Alrighty, guys, let's go and get started. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're gonna go ahead and stream here. Gonna talk about the Thorps. It's gonna be catching up with the Thorps. I asked, "What do you guys want on a Saturday stream?" You guys said Thorps. Now, walking around IRL in my neighborhood was kind of interesting. I would literally just be going for a walk around the block or so until I get winded, and then I pass out. Okay, or maybe we can go to the corner store and meet the local homeless dude who's there and interview him. Ask him what his life's about, what's going on. I don't know. But today, we are streaming Thorps. So let's go and get started. The first thing, I suppose, we'll start off with this little doozy right here. This little doozy. I saw this. Whoa. Yeah, I saw this. What are we looking at? We're looking at a picture of Grace. Oh my God! It's Grace's. I know it's cut off a little bit. Let me fix that for you. Let's do better. Let's use something better than that. Let's do this one. There. Grace Thorps Twitter. You know, I think Texas suits me. There she is with her cowboy hat and her skirt there. Okay, all the boots and all that. Man, she's looking extra Alvin-ish. If you've ever been to Alvin, Texas, looking extra Alvin trashy. And then there in the background is her manager, business partner, Ben, her daddy, doing what? Doing what with his pecker? Man, that's classy, huh? That is so classy. She's taking selfies in the bathroom. Her dad is spanking the monkey. All right. That is extra trashy. I got to say, actually, Texas does suit you. Dallas, Texas is definitely your place. Dallas, Texas, Alvin, Texas. You know, look, man, Texas has a lot of. It's a big state. There's a lot of grime like this. Yeah, for sure. Classic Thorps. Thorps will be Thorping, man. They will be Thorping. I think it's kind of, I think from, do this again. Let's zoom in there. Yeah. I think it just shows you how little of an F Ben gives. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know what else you say to that. All right, so let's start with this one. Let's catch up on what's going on with the Thorps here. This is this is Grace Thorpe. What is she talking about? We'll find out.
Good morning, chat.
Good morning,
Welcome
chat.
back to Thorp TV. I'm your host, Grace Thorpe. Here with my cute little hair and my cute little jacket.
By the way, hey, Alex Shield Jones, how you doing, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. And by the way, if you're watching right now, feel free to say something in the chat.
And my cute little fit. Not really a fit. It is thundering out. Thunder and lightning.
But Grace's voice sounds a little rough right now.
It is thundering out. Thunder and lightning. Crazy rainstorm.
Oh, yeah. You're getting the
and
Texas
Lalo
weather.
Is nowhere to be found.
Lalo's gone. Lalo's missing. Where in Texas could Lalo be? Where in Dallas could Lalo be? Lalo, the Mexican midget, that the twink, the Mexican midget twink that rides along with him, is missing.
Concerned. It is 4 a.m. Been up since 2. Me and Papa fell asleep yesterday around 4 p.m., I think, and slept until 2 a.m. So we were both very tired. We caught up.
Imagine that life. They go to bed at 4 p.m. and wake up at 2 a.m. What in the world? I'm moving my trash can near me in case I have to hurl. Yeah. That's a good thing. Yeah. I don't need a trash can. These floors are horrible. I'm in a shed. The floor has cigar ash and stains, questionable stains. I just put it that way. All right.
Up on some much needed sleep. Lalo, right before we fell asleep, headed out to meet up with one of his friends who lives in Dallas.
Okay. Who thinks Lalo was getting drugs? I mean, what else? What else do you do with a friend in Dallas? A friend in Dallas sounds very sus. The Adderall that Lalo takes, is it prescribed? And if not, how come the Thorps don't give Lalo a hard time about that like they do with everyone else?
And we haven't heard from him since, and it's very stormy outside, and I know he's
Texas
boofed up
flood
on Addies and everything else, so I'm concerned. We may also, yes, Ethan, he may have been grabbed by ice. Is he on a bender? Who knows?
Grace sounds like she's been on a bender.
We may never see him again at this point. It's pretty sussy baka.
Sussy baka.
He left because he walked in on you and Ben shagging. Well, I mean, at least then I would know where he was. We were too tired to shag. That's an invalid hypothesis. We're
too tired to shag. Leaning into the bit more and more. Guys, yeah, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. Too tired to shag. I like how they have 2 beds now. I think the other bed was for Lalo, though, huh?
Where is my asthma inhaler? Where is my asthma inhaler?
Grace has an asthma inhaler? I did not know that about her.
However, Lalo left his stuff here, his duffel bag and his boots and his vest and his shirts and his toothbrush.
But he plans on coming back.
His Addies. That's one thing we know he took. But anywho, we're going to go ahead into Deep Ellum and get set up for the fair.
Okay, let's get set up for the fair.
I'm
going to put this on like double speed or something. It goes kind of slow for me. Let's give Grace some Adderall and go in double speed.
Go round 2 out again today. Lala was acting really weird yesterday. You know, having had the experience I had a day or 2 ago by having some caffeine pills.
Whoa, Grace is doing caffeine pills. Uh-oh.
I'm not, whatever. I'm not trying to say this to be offensive to Lalo, but, I believe, he's seriously in a drug-addled state.
This is even better. I think this is a better way to watch it. It makes Grace look like she's on a drug-addled state.
It's a crazy place to be. And now I understand why sometimes he'll look at me and it's like his eyes aren't there. And it's like he's just you know what I mean? There's no soul behind it. It's just like...
Oh, he is part Mexican.
It's like he's looking past me.
Might be a thing.
I get it now. He's a druggie. I get it. So, I'm going to pack up for the day. Who knows where he might have gone? You know, the streets of Dallas, some tough streets you guys saw yesterday. Who knows where his friend may have
I missed that. What happened yesterday?
whisked him away to? Who knows if he even had a friend? Maybe he just wanted to go boofing up with people.
Junkies have a way of finding other junkies. I don't know how that is, but they do. To be getting high Adderall with I know the proof is, look at this.
I don't know, but I'm worried. He's a little Mexican man, alone in the streets of Dallas. I'm concerned, you know, what can I say? He's a friend, even if he is a drug addict.
But you've been taking the Adderall and caffeine pills too, right? I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Did Lalo leave for a friend who would actually give him some head? Did he go to Merida? Who knows anymore?
Do you think Lalo had a gay hookup? Because there's no way Lalo is straight. There's no way Lalo is straight at all. Lalo seems like the sort of guy who's squeamish around the pink meat, okay? Probably gross by like, ew, gross, ew.
Did he take the Adderall? He left his toothbrush. He left his toothbrush, deodorant, cologne.
So how long until the Thorps become like crack dealers? Is that a possibility? How long until Ben starts pimping Grace out in Dallas?
Shaver, razor, duffel bag. Pretty sure he took the Adderall, though.
If you go to the sleepover stream, she's seriously like a speed freak. The sleepover stream, you mean the one like last year? Or you mean, which one? Was that last year? The one in the RV?
Because it's like a whole bet. No, that's not it. Yeah. Is this a ploy to get attention? Is he out of the town having some fun, having a couple drinks with some friends? You know, could be. It was a Friday night.
Probably. He didn't want to go night with you guys. He wanted to go out and have fun. A day or two ago? Okay. All right, I'll check that out then. They would smoke their own supply? That's even better. The thing I like about the Thorps is like watching them, it seems oddly very episodic. Like every stream there's like an objective, even if it's not really like what they do. They're pretty good at like narrating that. Okay, the all night sleep stream, this one? 5 hours?
Okay, we're live again.
We go to 1.5 speed. At 3 hours and okay, let me jump into 3 hours and 3 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. 3 hours and 5 minutes in. Well, we'll do 3 hours and 2 minutes in. Here we go.
Impoverished, and then like my dad, welfare, like rotten food for like lunch and shit.
Yeah.
And he went to MIT. He was 17. His parents were illiterate. It's like I don't have a place to say like, oh, fuck you, dad. It's like no, like actually I should be a lawyer. I should be the president, and I don't have a room to say like, okay, you're not like.
I don't know what it would be like to be a child of immigrants.
So Lalo has daddy issues.
Exhausting.
Well, it's not even immigrants. It's like accomplished immigrants. Like I can't.
No, but it's like they're like you're not like just an American. It's like they're like you have to succeed.
I see a little bit of the jaw thing.
Well, it's not even that. It's worse for me, nigga. I'm the victim.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I can't imagine.
No. I need more plays. I need to literally be a lawyer, a doctor, a politician.
Wait, I want to ask you.
Yeah.
If your parents just died.
Yeah, what is that? What is she doing with her jaw? This thing. The thing that Destiny does, huh? That thing, the thing that crackheads do.
Did you get the email from Kick reversing their decision yet? Yes. Last Saturday they said I was on a week suspension, so I think Saturday will be over. Yeah. If your parents died, would you still pursue being a lawyer and a politician or whatever?
I But I take the gap year for sure because fuck it, and because there's no real consequence to you taking the gap year. It's just pressure of like, oh, don't be fucking.
Oh, Grace, you're popping the Adderall, and I don't think it's prescribed, which I find so rich because these guys, the Thorps, are the sort of dirtbags that would call the police on someone for doing something like that. Right? What? Okay.
It's 5 a.m. TOS. Okay,
I know, but
Gracie,
still,
I'm sorry. Okay. The point being though is that there's certain things I keep up with just because like to please them and they deserve that. But yeah, I mean, I'd probably just take the gap year like right off the bat, and also like the lawyer thing for me is not even the sake for the sake of being a lawyer itself. It's just like to be accomplished. And so like if I could.
But do you want to do it?
Not really.
If you had all the money in the world, what would you do?
I'd be like a YouTuber and then like leverage it to do other shit that's more important, and then like do a consulting firm with like my connections I already have, and then But
okay, so why don't you pursue that?
Well, a lot of the people that I know,
you're just gonna be upset.
You gotta do something about that jaw, Grace.
In my opinion, you're just gonna be.
No, you're right. That's how guys are, though. You have to eat shit.
I don't think so.
What's the alternative? What do you mean?
Grace, if Ben died, would you still pursue the YouTube career? Yes,
Well,
but I feel like it would be weakened a lot because a lot of my inspiration comes from him. So he doesn't want to do this. He's just doing what he thinks is expected of him. That's what I always thought.
Yeah. We're not that complicated.
But I don't understand what you're worried about.
What?
So imagine how bad that bed smells. Knowing the little showers that they take, you know?
Become a YouTuber. And what? You're afraid you won't make enough money? Like, what's the problem? You don't have a wife, you don't have kids. What do you need to make a lot of money for? To impress your parents?
Well, I mean, it's my parents. It's like my
family. Now we're at the 3 hours of 5 minutes. Building up to this, we've noticed some movement of the jaw. At least I have. Have you guys been noticing? She took Lalo's Adderall? Probably, huh? Maybe. And right now it's a 1.5 speed. It's definitely enhanced.
It's like I have I don't know if this is like it's immoral, but like I was made the godson of like the poorest people in my family, so I could like take them out of poverty. Like, so that's my problem now.
Look at her eyes.
So it's like it's actually really fucked up.
Being a god. Wait, say it again. You're a godfather.
Like okay. So at least in the Catholic culture over there in Mexico, they like your godparents like you.
He's like twitching.
It's like incumbent upon them to like provide for you somewhat, and then like, if they're poor, you have to like when you're like in your 30s, you have to like, actually pay for them and shit. So like
that's not what godfather means.
Well, like in that context, okay. So my mom has like 10 siblings, and so
look at that. She can't keep her jaw still. She keeps on moving it around.
They picked like the 2 or 3 like worst off families, like poor as hell for me like to deal with. And so
you don't even know them?
No, I know them.
Oh, they're in your family.
Yeah, and it's bad because like my aunt, she like had like one accident where she like fell and like her hip got infected and like she's like crippled and shit. And so then like the presumption is that like in a couple of years like graduates from law school now.
She needs something in her mouth. But seriously though, that's the Adderall jaw.
He's gonna provide for like his aunt. So it's like ridiculous.
That's not your problem.
Well, that's the way. That's the expectation. So.
I mean, I get it. I'm not trying to just like dismiss.
And that explains why they've been up for days. Because Lalo said he's been up for days and only got like 2 hours of sleep or something. I caught that on a previous stream. Wow. They're all getting high off Adderall over there. Look at that. Wow, that's rich, guys. That's rich. That's real rich. But you got to stick with that. Yeah. Jay Ocampo, she's so high. That's right, she is. Swirly. Maybe we should do normal speed to judge better. Normal speed. Oh. Even normal speed, I think they kind of talk slow. Let's see. Here's normal speed. Here we go.
That's what you're saying, but it just seems like you're gonna live a life where you're always resenting being put in a position that you don't.
No, I like it.
No, you don't.
I respect it.
You respect it.
Everybody's had it worse than me. I have it really well. Like I have it really good. So I should be great. Like I'm really smart. Like
wow,
so,
even normal speed, it feels like it's just like, hold on, man. Let's back up to the 304.
Pursue that.
Well, a lot of the people that I know that like have the connection.
You're just going to be upset. You're just going to be like. In my opinion, you're just going to be.
No, you're right. That's how guys are, though. You have to eat shit.
Lalo looks like he's like assuming Ben's role. Look at that. He's wearing that. but like white shirt that looks kind of stained. Those jeans, the way he's laying down right there. Is Lalo's plan to be like to take Ben's place? Get Grace? Is that the long-term plan there? Maybe Lalo has a plan.
I don't think so.
What's the alternative? What do you mean?
Grace, if Ben died, would you still pursue the YouTube career? Yes,
Well,
but
no
I
shit.
feel like it would be weakened a lot because a lot of my inspiration comes from him. So he doesn't want to do this. He's just doing.
Still
what he
doing a
thinks
lot
is
of jaw
expected of
moving.
him.
And I don't think she's
That's
chewing
what I always
gum.
thought.
No. We're not that complicated.
What? But I don't understand what you're worried
It's like
about.
it looks like she's chewing gum, but I don't see any gum in there.
What?
So let's say you become a YouTuber,
Mhm.
and what? You're afraid you won't make enough money? Like, what's the problem? You don't have a wife. You don't have kids. What do you need to make a lot of money for?
There's
To
something
impress your
about her
parents?
eyes
Well,
that I've seen before with other Adderall people. Adderall people. It's something about it, okay? Like the people's just the focus that the eyes have.
I mean, it's my parents. It's like my extended family. It's like I have I don't know if this is if, like it's immoral, but like I was made the
Grace, the
godson of
model?
like the
Yeah, she's modeling for Adderall right now. This is what Adderall does to you. Look at this freeze frame, dude. Now she looks like kind of stoned, bro. You know, I am a little surprised. I am a little surprised that Grace has been taking Adderall from Lalo. For all as outspoken she is about drugs, calling other people junkies and stuff. Now she's going to be a pillhead. Okay. Man. All right.
poorest people in my family, so I could like take them out of poverty. Like, so that's my problem now. So it's like, it's actually really fucks up. Cause,
Being a god. Wait, say it again. You're a godfather.
like okay, so at least in the Catholic culture over there in Mexico, they like your godparents, like it's like incumbent upon them to like provide for you somewhat. And then
Okay.
like if they're poor, you have to like when you're like in your 30s, you have to like actually pay for them and shit. So like
That's not what godfather means.
I don't know
like in
anything
that
about that.
context. Okay, so
Okay.
my mom has like 10.
Remember, class, we're supposed to be focused on Grace's jaw here. Focus on her jaw. Count how many times she moves her jaw around in a weird way where it looks like she's chewing gum.
Siblings, and so they picked like the 2 or 3 like worst off families, like poor as hell, for me like to deal with. And so
You don't even know them?
What's she
No,
doing?
I know
She's
that.
Oh, they're in your
sucking-
family.
yeah, and it's bad because like my aunt, she like had like one accident where she like fell and then like her hip got infected and like she's like crippled and shit. And so then like the presumption is that like in a couple of years, like, oh, he graduates from law school, now he's gonna provide for like his aunt. So it's like ridiculous.
That's not your problem.
Well, that's the way.
Yeah, yeah, it's like she's chewing on something. Like she has a toothpick in her mouth, but where's the toothpick at? It's so weird, man. Okay. All right, let's go back to this one. Stormy Dallas morning. Let's see if we find out what happened to the Adderall.
Is he?
Wait. 2 hours and 50 minutes. She calls it speed jaw. Okay, we have to get that. We have to get that little detail here. Thank you. Who said that? J. Ocampo. All right. Thank you for pretty much helping it out there. All right. I'm at 2:50:10. So we have some build up for that. Pay attention, class. Here we go.
We're moving on. That was so good
It's
though.
3:40.
That was good though. She can't even take a glaze. Relax. Stop being so anal.
You can't relax. He's on
SA
stimmies.
group text.
No, that's for my political stuff.
How could you relax on
Point
stimmies?
being, though,
SA.
no, it's because like you have to send mass messages when you have like a lot of people to text. But look, the point being though, Grace.
Well, Joe Shabatoni says he wants an Arizona Grace stream. I don't think he talks to her anymore.
It's all
yeah, speed jaw. It's not good. My jaw hurts.
Why does it
Stop doing it.
What speed jaw?
What she knows, her jaw hurts. She can't stop moving it around.
She's clenching it. I feel like Destiny.
Grace.
Because I wonder why you feel like Destiny. Oh, it's one thing that Destiny does. Abuse stimulants, probably. I don't care. Okay. But, you guys care. What was that post a while back where they're like, oh, Destiny does drugs and he has guns? Oh, no, someone should call the police on him. It's like, okay, all right. Wow. Look at that. Pillhead. So do we get any information about what happened to the Adderall here? Oh, ecstasy used to do that to you. Feel the keel. She probably has some Molly mixture in that. I don't know, man. I took Adderall one time, and I don't remember doing any of that.
Whimpering like a stray dog in the streets of Dallas, alone and afraid, addled out of his mind, nowhere to turn. Could also, it's very, very possible to see, underslept. He bailed like a thief in the night. No, he left before we fell asleep. He just said he was going to meet up with a friend, but he wouldn't tell him. He wouldn't tell us his name.
That's his dealer. That's his dealer. No, he met someone who has some more Adderall. Probably. Come on. Who do you meet in the middle of the night?
We haven't heard from him since. No calls, no texts.
Well, I think it's unprescribed. I think they're just getting it, right? I mean, if you're getting unprescribed pills, you don't even really know what you're getting. It could look like Adderall, but it has something else in it, right? I mean,
and it's been like 15 hours. Best case scenario is that he fell asleep at a friend's house. In which case, good for him. He needs it. Worst case scenario,
he's dead.
He got caught by ICE, or he's wandering the streets of Dallas in a thunderstorm with a dead phone and being accosted by random people for sex and drugs. I really don't know. He's in chat.
Oh, look, he's in chat. He's alive.
I'm free now. Yo, that's crazy, Lalo. What happened,
He's free
buddy?
now.
Where are you?
Wow. Yeah, and this is a 1.5 because if you have a normal speed, it goes slow. It's like, oh.
Sorry, everything's acting up today.
Oh.
Sneezing, I'm full-blown victim mode. I don't know why, but...
that cough is
Oh,
gnarly.
my dad wanted his holster. Is it even in here?
Her dad wants her holster. Because...
I don't see my dad's holster.
A holster? He still has the holster for his iPad? Because he's in Texas, they would have wear the holster. Okay. Waldo does have a prescription. Well, that's good. Good to know. Good to know.
Excuse me. Where's Ben? He's waiting in the RV outside. I don't see your holster up.
Well, okay. If Lalo has a prescription, then what do you guys think he was doing with this friend that he had to meet early in the morning? It sounds pretty sus to me, man. Sounds like a rendezvous. That's some shady stuff.
Up here.
A prescription for getting blasted. Oh.
Excuse me.
Damn. Grace is a model to what smoking does to you, I guess. Like, what in the world, dude? That cough is gnarly.
Me. Lala was our.
She doesn't even look like the same person. Like in this stream, Grace kind of looks. She has a thing going on. She's a hot mess, facial wise, in this stream. And this one, it's like next morning or something, and it's like, oh my god, what happened? He transformed. Like, you got ugly. Take more Adderall. Maybe that was a problem.
Ode, and now he's naked in the streets of Dallas on. He didn't coincidentally wake up within a few minutes of her going live. He's been awake, tweaked out. God damn.
I know. God damn it. I said, God damn.
Okay, I found it. Ah, yes, I got it. Was hidden by Lalo's vest. Coming down now.
I'm moving to 1.5 speed again. I like it better when they sound like they're on speed.
In stream chat, by the way. I just got finished with my shit. Lalo, what could you have possibly just gotten done with at 4 a.m.?
He just said a shit. Apparently Lalo this whole time was taking a shit. A very long shit.
What shit did you finish at 4 a.m. though?
The type of shit did you finish at 4 a.m.? Any of you guys ever have woken up at 4 a.m. to take a dump? Explain. Grace would need HRT to turn that bass down. That's mean. Yeah, the coughs really rupture the bass. Like you really feel it. It's actually kind of very rude to my ears, to all of our ears.
Chat, would I be crazy to say, like, I feel like this hair fits my personality more? You know what
Honestly, for those who donate to them, like, be like, we'd only donate to you if you stop coughing. Just stop coughing, please.
I mean, I feel like
that might be a thing she could do. Use that as an incentive.
I wasn't like, I'm a quirky girl. I don't know.
It looks like she's becoming her mom. That's what she looks like.
My dad says the high is going to be 52 for today and tomorrow.
Oh, Weatherman Ben. 52? The high? In Texas? I know you are in Dallas, but I'm in Houston. Not that far. The high. 52. What weather y'all been looking at? I mean, yesterday's high was not 52. It was a lot hotter than that. Anyway. Weird.
It does. I agree, Grace. Thank you, guys. The hair suits you. It fits me. I feel like a different person. And it's very low maintenance because my hair's so voluminous and gorgeous. I should do a Pantene commercial.
Yeah, do a Pantene commercial. Yes. Yes.
Lalo, did you get any sleep? Where are you? Just wandering around?
Why does he need sleep if he's just popping Adderall?
I'm like, can we get an update? Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna join from my phone.
He was having another
Oh,
gay Mexican adventure in Dallas.
Lalo said he was afraid of using the bathroom around you. He went off for giant crap. No, I heard him pooping. He's like family. He's like a little brother.
Gross. Grace has heard Lalo poop before. And about what I said earlier about In this stream, it actually does look like Lalo is going to replace Ben. Look at this. But I do think Lalo is gay. So I think that I don't think Lalo's really interested in Grace in that way. It's more like just a symbol for him. Just to do it. He wants to be the dad to Grace. He wants to assume that position. Not for any sort of like weird fetish or anything, but just to some sort of power thing with him. What do y'all think about that? Yeah, you have some Lalo theories? I want to hear your Lalo theories. Because how does this make sense? How can we joke and say Lalo is gay when Lalo is probably gay? That's not even a joke. That's real, right? Lalo's gay. But also be like, well, Lalo seems like he wants to be Ben. Alex Shield Jones, Lalo would smash her just to assume Ben's role. Right, yeah. So it's not out of pleasure for him. Well, not the way like, or for a straight dude. It'd be like the pleasure he would get would be to cuck Ben and assume the role of dad. That's right. Take the reins from Benjamin. A dumb cowboy hat with the gay tracksuit makes Grace look like living embodiment of a Russian bot. Oh man, that's funny. Maybe Grace pegs Ben. Maybe. Y'all remember the house tour? There was a house tour a long time ago, House of Horrors. I think Shamu might have that video. That video is very cool. One of the things you can discern from that video, I think it's in that video, or maybe it was a still image I saw, where there's various large adult toys on the bed, which is like leads to questions like why would you have that? Anyway, let's learn more about this this Dallas morning.
Now we've got it. Okay.
I will say, Grace has a pretty good setup. They have a pretty good stream setup. I don't know how they do it for IRL stuff.
All right. Packing up the laptop. Almost out of here. Oh, there's my thing. Get an Uber, boy. Sofa.
Why did she say Suffa? Why did she say Suffa like Ralph? Like, she's not really part of... I mean, I guess she's part of the Ralph sphere. I guess so, yeah. She did cross paths, but it's like not really...
We were gonna go...
I don't really think a lot really happened with that. A lot more could have happened. Maybe I'm saying... That's why I'm being negative about it. That's why I'm being kind of grumpy about it. Is because I wanted more to happen between Grace and Ralph.
Set up at the deep elevator. We're on the hunt for the beaner. Let's go.
Hunt for the beaner. Now that is a stream title. Hunt for the beaner.
It's 4 a.m. though. Rather, I've been up since 2, bitch. I fell asleep at 4 p.m. Me and Dad both. We both got like 10 hours of sleep. I feel much better.
And with the tracksuit, it really makes her look like a speed freak.
All day yesterday. I was just so tired. Oh, fun stuff. Okay. All right, adios, hotel room. Wait, do I have my phone case?
And I don't think she showered at all. She just woke up, probably dressed in the same clothes, and is just going.
If I sleep in my friend's place, they won't wake up until like 2 p.m. and that's gay. Lalo, your friend? Well, are you a long ways away though, buddy?
Maybe ask questions about the friend, Grace. Like, let's figure out who this friend is.
Why are you okay, there's so many questions. Let me just make sure I have my phone case. I took my phone case off to put my phone on the charge, the holder to selfie stick. I need to make sure I have my actual phone case because it's the only thing I have that has a credit card or anything like that.
This hotel room looks kind of sad. Looks like more like a prison.
Sorry for the hold up. Dora the Explorer live adaptation looks sick.
Yeah, so do you guys bathe in the morning or bathe at night? Like, how do y'all do it? You bathe before you go to bed, or do you bathe after you wake up? Or do y'all sometimes skip days? You bathe every other day? Or do you shower maybe once a week? Do you have, like, the Asmon Gold shower schedule? Like, let me know.
Dora. I always hated that show as a child. Not that I really watch TV, but, like, sometimes at the doctor's office or whatever, they play TV shows like that. I didn't get it. I still don't really get it. Hola, soy Dora. I'm not trying to be edgy. I just don't really get it. It's annoying. It's an annoying show. Have Grace text me so I can send her the Addy. What are you you have my number. What are you oh, the phone case is in my pocket. Okay. We're all set.
She's ready to start her adventure.
Hola, soy Dora. How can Lala stay up like this?
Dora the Explorer.
He's drug-addled, bro. He's out of his mind on Addies. Literally. He is zooted.
You seem out of your mind, too.
Okay. Here we go. Look at the rain. You can't really see it on camera.
Yeah, that motel. Oh, man, there's a lot of questionable folks there, those motels, man. All right? Back when I used to work the CPS case days, you know, I hated those calls. You had to go out to a motel. It's like, man, this sucks. I wanted to enjoy my weekend. Now I'm going to have to deal with this crap.
It's a lot, though. I have my Merce at my friend's crib. Good for you. Are you guys going to bully Lalo about having an Adderall? I hope so. I should be quiet. What time is it?
Sweet Bovine says, you take 2 baths a day at least? Are you a woman or are you a dude? I'm curious about that part too. Because that sounds like a chick would do that. I don't know if a dude would. Man, it is pitch dark out there. Oh, no, that was... She turned off her phone? I thought that was like we entered the void or something. Oh, she Asian. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Asian man, Asian woman. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. So you gotta bathe twice. That makes sense.
Well, tell him in chat to text me the address. Yeah, I got some rest, Shaman. I learned my lesson. I don't know why anybody would do that. It's like, oh, this is so great. I can just get a free boost of energy with no side effects. No.
Wait, go back. What was she saying?
Lalo can't hear you. Well, tell him in chat to text me the address. Yeah, I got some rest, Shaman. I learned my lesson. I don't know why anybody would do that. It's like, oh.
You learned her lesson of taking Adderall.
This is so great. I can just get a free boost of energy with no side effects. No. He said he's waiting for your text. Oh my god. What?
I wonder if she really learned her lesson or if she could take some more Adderall. Because I think once you start doing it. Ooh. No, I think Ben would stop her. I think Ben seems like he would be really opposed to that. Or maybe not. I don't think he... Anyway.
Okay, well, this is R slurred. Just tell her text her. Just text me. Why would you need my text first? You're a lightweight. I used to be a heavyweight. When I was like 17, I could take 6 shots of vodka. I would like be
17, 6 shots of vodka. What? How do you? What? No, you thought you could. There's no way you had that tolerance then. At 17, 6 shots of vodka. How are you getting this vodka, Grace? Who was giving you the vodka? Was it your dad?
I'd be drunk, but like I wouldn't be close to throwing up or anything. Now I can barely manage 2 shots.
I'll slow down the speed a little bit
I
for
don't
you
know why that
guys.
happens.
I'll do
I think maybe
1.25.
because I learned how to drink, and so like when I want to get drunk, I just let myself get drunk. And in the past, I would be like, I don't know.
A Motel
just
6.
Stopping myself from getting drunk.
Yeah, you go to one of those places for a hookup. You go to one of those places if like you want to get your balls washed. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna move on.
Hola.
What do you say, Alex? Deadman, you know how she got the shots. The vodka was between Ben's legs. That's good. That's a good one. Man, going in there with the good jokes, dude. That's true. That's true. You know what? That right there deserves a shot. That deserves a shot, man. You know what I do on the streams? I take shots. Or I'll take a shots. I'm running out. That is me saying, hey, I'm running out, guys. I'll take a shot of something gross. Take a shot of something gross here. Well, do the Baja Blast Mountain Dew and Jaeger together. Because what I'm about to do is dishonorable. But yes, I am running out of liquor supply. If you want to help replenish, you know how. All right. Here we go. Oh, that was horrible. Nothing about that was good. Okay. I do not want to take another one of those. Okay. But that was a good one. All right. I'm curious what happens in this a little adventure here. All right. See.
Do we have an address?
Not yet. He says he's waiting for my text, which is bizarre because I told him to text me. But anyways, we'll figure all that out.
Are we on the stream now?
Yeah. 97 in the chat.
97 in the chat. All right.
Where are we going?
They used to have thousands. How many do I have? 17. Woo! 17, 7 likes, man. Hey, let's get the likes to like 10. And I'll take another shot of something horrible. Okay? Dude, that'll be amazing. Hey, bought this stream. Don't bought it. But if we can get like, dude, if we got like 100 live viewers. We got 100 live viewers. I'll take a shot of this very disgusting coffee liqueur, which is called Mr. Black. It is not good. There's nothing good about it. Anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and continue.
I don't know. Just give me a sec. Let me text him. He says he hasn't slept yet. And he says he can sleep in his friend's house. But then his friend won't be up until 2 p.m. Which I don't really know why that's a problem because...
Why does he want us to pick us up?
Oh, Ben got the hiccups.
I don't know. I didn't...
He can sleep in the RV, that's fine.
Yeah, I just think he should get some sleep.
I'm going to turn it up a little bit. They're kind of low.
Did you bring the MacBook?
Yeah. I'm going to set it up. I'm just going to text Lola first.
Oh, man, Ben's coughing too. Are we getting sick?
He can sleep at his friend's house, but can't sleep next to Grace. Confirmed. HOMO. While I was sitting in the airport waiting for the flight, this is all games. Well, I guess we could head towards Ellen.
Yeah.
We get an update from him. Didn't change it. Do you want to give me your phone just so I'll plug it in for you?
Yeah.
All right, so we're starting our little adventure here. And it seems like a lot of nothing's happening.
Please use other games.
The stream was better when it was just Grace.
There's no way he's been up with 0 sleep. He slept last night. 4 nights with 0 sleep and to be hallucinating. Well, he gets like 2 or 3 hours of sleep a night. When are you back on Kick? Supposedly today.
Oh, is that true?
At 5:46 a.m., exactly a week ago, I got a text from Kick saying that I had a week-long suspension. So.
Oh, let's take a look. Is that true? Is she back on right now? I don't know if she is. Here, I'm going to take this off the screen. I'm going to look at on my Twitter. And my Twitter has a lot of TNA stuff on it because, I can't help myself but to click on every one of those things. If you follow me on Twitter, I do click on a lot of those TNA thoughts. But sometimes I leave kind of jokey messages, whatever, kind of mess with them, whatever. You know what? I have my vices. I have my problems. Okay, I do. I could do a lot better. Anyway, enough about that. We're here on our Twitter. Our question here is: are you back on? Are you back on Kick? I don't see any update here. Can I go check Kick? Or do they mean like 5 o'clock today? Because when was this video done? This Dallas morning stream. Was that this morning? 10 hours ago. This is supposed to be like, what, 4 o'clock in the morning? Maybe. So we'll check later on today. We'll check later. Anyway, let's resume.
Could be as short as an hour and a half.
Yeah.
If it's literally
from the time that the email was sent. Which I would think it kind of would be an automatic email sent when you get the
They got mono from each other.
The suspension had like an hour timer, a minute timer, and a second timer, a minute, or at least a minute timer. Look at this fucking breed here. It's crazy.
Yeah, welcome to Texas, man. Texas weather is like that.
It is crazy. It's like gonna scrape all the tanks.
I'm not doing that, man.
Yeah, it's.
And you know what? The fact that they're not used to this, they're not used to Texas. They're driving around and it's raining, and everyone. If you live in Texas, like the drivers are horrible. Like no one seems to know how to drive in the rain. Dude, the chances are high for them just to get a freaking accident.
Why don't you just go up to the gas station and come out that way? All right, here you go. This right there. Lalo says, "Aren't you up for the day?" Yes, but if we pick you up, I know you won't sleep. And if you need to crash, why not just stay at your friend's place? We pick it up later.
Are you dumping Lalo? Oh man. Grace just dropped us.
$488 for Raw.
All right, Lalo says he wants to come back now.
Come back where?
Like with us.
Like with you guys.
All right, so get us at your rest.
I just told him, yeah.
We got time.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, we got time.
Let's see what happens here.
We got 6.5 hours before the fair begins.
6.5 hours till the fair begins.
Oh, the fair thing. So there was this stream, the Dallas Fair Show, which was on April 4th, which is yesterday. But I think this happened before this. Because this happened 10 hours ago. Did Grace drop us again? Why are we staring at the ceiling? It's like RV ASMR. Whoa. Oh. That feedback.
Okay, my phone fell underneath my chair. And it's kind of stuck right now, so we're gonna work on getting it out of there so we can use it as a camera. This is seeming more and more sus by the minute.
Yeah, this whole operation seems like it's very questionable right now.
Oh well. He left and walked through the night. Sound is fucked. Oh.
Yeah, we're getting some weird feedback.
Testing. Hello.
Grace, play Eddie Money. I love a rainy night. A rainy.
And Ben doesn't seem to notice or seem to care. He's like, Grace, just play the radio.
Grace, play Eddie Money. I love a rainy night. A rainy beat.
Okay.
And you'd think you'd be like, Dad, we have a situation right now. My phone fell under the chair and it's making everything horrible. Can we just like stop so I can get it?
Give me a second. I gotta grab my phone
Yeah.
from the chair.
Oh, that hurts. That's hurt. That hurts, man. Dude, that's like CIA torture or something, dude. That's like weird. That's like, oh, that hurt my ears.
All right, I'm just gonna mute.
It's like sweeping my mind, erasing it. Oh, great. So now we're mute. Grace is getting her phone. And her dad's like a stop or try to help her whatsoever. In fact, if anything, chances are Ben is probably like, Grace, why aren't you playing the song I asked for? Are you a victim? Why aren't you doing that? What's your problem? Are you a victim of the chair? Don't complain, Grace. Stop being a victim of the chair. She's like, I'm not a victim. And then she's like, okay, Dad, you're right. I'm a victim. Hold on. Oh, it's thunder and lightning over there. You can see the panic on her face. We're still mute. Still mute. Oh, is that Lalo's? Oh, that looks so questionable. Are we at another motel? Still so quiet. This is so bizarre. Okay, there we go. We're back.
Love the lightning vibe. It's pretty.
Okay, I'm just skipping ahead. There's a lot of nothing. A lot of nothing that happens. A lot of nothing. Music, a lot of nothing.
You know, shame.
Yeah, so she didn't change. That's the black top that she was wearing in this stream, which this was a day ago. All right. So she did not change.
The performances today at the art fair, so they have 4 live stages, which is a lot.
And then I think you should go over Ruby's stream.
Yeah. Don't go through.
There's a skipping.
He was a human being, but you know, we have to live in reality
Life is
here.
an experiment.
He sees life as an experiment. He's kind of currently using himself as a test tube for
He's
drugs.
MK altering himself.
Yeah.
Lalo sees himself as an
DIY.
experiment.
Yeah. It just sounds like an MK Ultra experiment. 48 hours on like 100 milligrams of Adderall every
What
day.
they do with like the.
Okay. I don't know what happens there. I want to conclude this one. I want to see if they actually pick up Lalo, if they find out where the Adderall's at. I'm guessing it's with Lalo. Guessing he took it with him. And maybe he's just doing it all as staying up. Does makeup, but doesn't shower. Right. Lalo probably passed out by a glory hole. yeah, of course.
Navy SEALs and Army Rangers. But usually they do it for a reason,
Yeah.
not just tweakery.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but in the Army, if they would take stimulants, it's to stay the fuck up. That's what it's for.
Has Lalo admitted he can't experience human emotions? No. He said he experiences emotions, but that he doesn't let himself show them. It didn't really clarify why.
Yeah, coming down again.
They might have wanted to check the weather before they
Are you
went
gonna
out.
read the other stages?
Because
Yeah.
this
I was just responding to chat. All right, next stage is Blues Alley Stage.
does not look safe.
Okay, for Saturday. 11 a.m. Willie Dutch DJ. 12 p.m. Absolute. 1 p.m. Lovers and Lunatics. These are bands
I don't know any of these people.
that are performing at the live stages at the fair. 2 p.m.
Are they probably like local cover bands?
Phoenix Rising. Whoa.
Phoenix Rising. That might be like a power metal band. Phoenix Rising. They better be a metal band.
3 o'clock, Out Come the Wolves. 4 o'clock, Ryan Brockington. 5:09, Lasses Rogers Band. 6 p.m., Raw Elements. 7 p.m., K. Alicia.
Oh, K. Alicia, dude. All-time classic. K. Alicia? Oh, yeah, dude. They say great things about her. She's like the next Alicia Keys, dude. Or Courtney Williams. I have no idea. Courtney Houston. The next Courtney Houston.
8 p.m., Tricky Weather.
That's the attorney's name.
Oh, yeah. 9
I don't even know, but I like how that's the objective. Like that's what we're doing. She's pretty good at like keeping us informed about what they're doing. Okay.
p.m., Cayuga All-Stars. Cayuga All-Stars. Okay. We have 2 more stages to... Nope. 4 stages to go.
No.
No, there's another stage, the patio at St. Pete's Dance in Marlin. But it's not like one of the fair stages per se.
I didn't even know Dallas had fairs. I guess I thought it just had strip clubs.
Gateway stage at Indiana Street. 11:15 a.m. Triple D Savvy. 12:15 p.m. Gringo Soul. 1:15 p.m. The Gets. 2:15 The Robot Bonfire.
Oh, dude, Robot Bonfire. Yo, yeah. Oh, man. Greatest industrial band you'll ever see, ever hear.
3:15 Novocaine.
Novocaine.
4:15 Dead Vapor Boy. 5:15 The Heavy Nothing. 6:15 Chastity. I want to see that one. 7:15
Why? What's amazing about Chastity?
A Dangerous Affair. 8:15 Punktronica. And at 9:15 Viridescent.
Okay, I want to skip ahead.
Last fair. Napstar says toothbrush plus toothpaste I hear is playing, Grace.
Eagles what?
He says toothbrush plus toothpaste is playing, I hear.
Is
They
what?
joke out their names. They all have these like quirky names.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. I have a lot of.
It's more like I didn't hear what he said, and also I don't care. Toothpaste plus toothbrush is what? Oh, sounds lame. Never mind. Let's move on.
in this ear.
Oh, okay. Do you want to get one of those squishy things from CVS?
I prefer it.
He
My dad-
prefers it so he doesn't have to hear you talk, Grace.
Just said he prefers having a lot of earwax in his ears so he doesn't have to listen to me.
Yeah, exactly, Grace.
Um,
But don't be a victim. Don't be a victim of your dad, okay?
try to play. There's a guy considered the founder of country music. His name is Jimmy Rogers. Jimmy with IE, I think.
Okay.
Play a little bit of that.
Any song in particular?
If Your name?
Honeycomb. Honeycomb in the jailhouse now.
We're in the jailhouse now.
Tucumcari secretly.
There's one called Sadie. Sadie.
Wait, is Ben acting like he knows these bands now too?
He's called a yodeling.
You mean
cowboy.
My Little Lady?
What?
My Little Lady.
All right. My Little Lady by Jimmy Rogers, 1928, one of the founders of country music.
Oh, okay. There's about something else. Okay, gotcha. They're putting on music. I'm skipping music. Skipping music. Skipping music. Skipping music. Skipping. 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 Skip. Skip.
Oh, look loud. I want to hit 10K. Let's go.
Skip. Skip some more.
Your life is a sham.
So this is why it's tough to follow the Thorps sometimes, because like you get those low moments where it's like kind of just filler. But life is like this sometimes. Sometimes you get those moments where not a whole lot happens. You're just writing. Do they find Lalo? Oh, they do find Lalo. Okay, let's get here.
We gotta get that money. We gotta get paid.
You gotta get paid. Kick unban happening. Oh, it's 5:46 a.m. Let's see.
Oh, they're checking it right now.
It's back up. Oh my god.
Their kick is back up. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, yes. All right. So it's not 1,000 years. Looks like Keem has to take an L on that. You know, guys, I think this calls for a shot. The Thorps are back on kick. All right, I'll let you guys pick the concoction that I'm gonna be taking a shot of. All right, we're gonna have some fun. Let's have fun with this. What am I taking a shot of? You can't say semen. That doesn't count. It takes too long for me to produce that. I mean, what? Never mind. Move on. Okay, we can mix it. We can do like a Gothic King Cobra style weird mixing. We got beer. We got Baja Blast. You can only choose two, okay? Jägermeister, tequila. Some droplets of Gentleman Jack. How are we doing this? Keem couldn't do the one thing and keep them banned. That's right. Water on ice. I don't have any water and I don't have any ice. Can't do water on ice. The best thing I could do, well, actually I do have water, but I don't have ice. Jaeger and tequila bomb sounds like could be amazing. Tequila, a Jack and Baja. Save the Jaeger for the Blade's funeral. Tequila shot and beers. You guys are all over the place. I'm going to go with the first one that actually made sense. Jaeger and tequila. Oh, my God. A Jaeger and tequila bomb. I'm not doing like a bomb. I'm just do a shot of it. Dude, that would be too much, man. Dude, that'd be wild. Like, you have one of those, and I think you might be done. I think two. Like a full-on cup, like you would do like a Jaeger bomb, where you had like, you know, like the cup of Red Bull, or I usually do Monster. But let's say a cup of like tequila. All right. So there's my tequila. And you said Jaeger, huh? This has been the worst goddamn thing I've ever had in my life, man. I might get sick after this. All right, it's dark now. All right, here we go. Oh, I can smell it. Oh. Y'all believe it that I'm have some liquor magic? Watch this. I'll cast a spell. All right. I'm gonna I don't have anything. Don't have anything to cast. Oh, good luck and good fortune for this channel as we stream on Thorp related stuff. We're gonna do great. We're all gonna win here. And yeah. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, that was tequila and Jägermeister. That's what it was, CEE. That's what it was. And it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. All right. So we're moving on. Lalo's coming back.
Yeah.
Keem took an L.
Oh my god, it literally happened at 5:46 a.m. Chat, Kick is back. Let's fucking go. Woo! Wow. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy work.
Shows you how little power Keemstar has.
Whoa.
Let's go, Kick. Oh my god. All right, I gotta log in and shit. Oh my god. Wow, that's great.
Boxed wine next.
I'm so
What, like Andy Worski's boxed wine? I don't make money for that. That requires money. The only way I'm gonna go into that crazy lifestyle is if these streams actually start making money. So don't worry. Don't worry. That will never happen. Thank you.
relieved. Wow.
Keemstar defeated.
Keemstar, Big L. Oh my god, I'm so relieved. My heart is literally racing.
Yeah, that's actually... So how do you guys feel about that? Like, the Keemstar took an L there. Like, does that mean they get their money from Kick now? Probably, if they're owed any money. So this tells me that Keemstar tried to talk to someone, right, to get them off a Kick. But I guess that someone that he talked to doesn't have as much pull as they had thought. Because really, Kick could have just kept them banned forever, and what's the point? But they decided not to. Anyway,
we should thank everyone who supported us.
Yeah. In our time of need. Okay. Wow.
now they'll be able to go home.
Okay.
Can you tell the beaner to? I mean,
I told him I gotta
where's he
connect
gonna
my
meet us?
Kick payments and everything. I don't know exactly.
well, it's somewhere around here. Do you see him anywhere?
Hold on a second. No.
Oh, I could see that. Drew Barrymore from The Wedding Singer. Yeah. She actually does, doesn't she?
Where are you? We're here. Okay.
No, I'll have to say this. I think Grace... Well, hold on. I would say Grace has a little bit more sense about her than Drew Barrymore. But there is the whole daddy issue thing like that. But I'm sure Drew Barrymore has her own daddy issues and stuff. I've heard stories about her, about when she was a kid, that she was like already doing coke and stuff. It is like weird stories you would hear. Hollywood life. It's odd. Very odd.
Your life.
I'll come back
is
around.
shit. Oh my god.
You might as well see if you can get it arranged.
Yeah.
You gotta
Lalo comes into the picture.
Oh, you know why they might not have been
about-
paying me? Because I had the kick payment set to my debit card, and I froze the debit card. That's probably why I haven't gotten paid, actually. Okay, good to know. I gotta add it in my...
Well, that makes sense. The debit card that they're going to send the money to, they can't send the money to because you froze the debit card. Well, I put up another debit card for it. You know?
Cash out. Maybe. I don't even know
Definitely
if
take care
I'll
of that
take
as
this debit
fast as you
Be
can.
somewhere.
card. Fuck me, we gotta get a new debit card to get paid.
Oh, that's crazy, CEE. Yeah, her parents would do cocktails with her, which was 4 years old. Wow. Well, that's the Hollywood celebrity life, right? I mean, they're all like dumpsters as far as like, I guess, morals and ethics and stuff like that. You know, we make fun of Grace and Ben, but you got to think like their lifestyle, what they do compared to like some of these celebrities have done in the past, what they currently do, it's like nothing, man. I mean, as bad as Ben is, he's never done a Diddy party. But then again, you know, he doesn't have the ability to.
Okay, somewhere around here. He just shared his location with me. No location found.
Whoa. Let me see that again.
Around here. He just shared his location with me. No location found.
Have y'all seen that? What is wrong with her phone? Her screen is like flat out damaged. That's damage to the screen, not like blood smears or shit smears.
Found. Ain't that the truth? He's lost. Okay.
We're on a street with all cars
Do
on
you
it.
see us?
Those are cigarette burns on the phone?
Can I share my location with him? Okay, I'm sharing my location with him.
This sounds very sus. Very questionable, right?
Run. Grace. Street.
Okay.
I mean, the pin is over there.
Okay, wait.
You're going to try to go over the pin?
This is where he says he is. Between the...
Very, very fast. She was very fast to mute herself when she said that. So, like, Grace is very savvy with that stuff. And so, that does require a lot of, like, situational awareness. It's kind of like, she kind of has, like, a streamer mentality, I guess, in her blood. You know? I mean, this is what she was born to do. If y'all believe in that sort of thing. Sounds like they're in the submarine. They are. They're in the submarine, traversing the depths of Dallas. Going to the area where the Adderall dealers and the fiends are at, man. They find Lalo.
Lock him in.
Lalo gets picked up from the back of a restaurant, and he got picked up to work a shift or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. All right.
They mistake them for a Guatemalan. And
Buddy.
Back.
Morning.
Good night.
How we doing?
he's back. Is he wearing a suit or a jacket?
Not
Look at
really.
that.
All right, let
T-bone.
me, yeah. Welcome back. How was the bender?
Where'd you got your kick back?
I did it just got back.
So sweet.
I have to complete the Stripe Connect setup.
Oh, I hate that setup. I hate that a lot. I had to do it with Kick. I haven't really used my Kick.
Continue onboarding. All right, let me get this set up. Just this is the most important thing.
You have a
right
good
now.
night?
Oh yeah, that was great.
What happened?
So, do we get anything at all? Do we learn anything about Lalo's adventure? Let's find out.
Pussy.
Get laid.
Mike did not get laid because he didn't sleep. Like, let's see.
So you can get laid without sleeping.
I was joking. Okay, so we saw a basketball game, and then there was we went to a rooftop.
You gotta talk louder. Talk louder for the mics.
Okay.
Saw
A basketball game and a rooftop.
basketball game.
Okay, so we went to see the Pistons versus the Toronto, whatever the fuck they were, the Raptors. So we saw that game, and then we went to a cigar lounge, and then we went to like
A cigar lounge. Lalo has money for this stuff? How does Lalo get paid? What does he do?
another bar, and then we went to something else, and then we finished like at 4 a.m. And then went
That seemed like the stream to follow. Go to a cigar lounge.
back here. So your fucking mic fell.
Oh yeah, he's giving
Oh,
this
that's
to
for
you.
you.
Oh,
Yeah, this is perfect.
all on purpose, huh?
All
Creative
right.
destruction.
And you have the base.
That mic was like hung up on the ceiling, right? It just collapsed. All right.
I have the base in the blue
carrying it.
backpack. Here,
No,
yeah,
I like
there you
holding
go.
it.
Now you can. Now
I'm
you
gonna
can sit.
discuss her now.
All right, Lalo got a mic.
Okay.
All right, hang on a second. I'm just gonna.
Right.
I'm ready.
So how was your sleep, Ben?
We slept for 10 hours.
Jesus. Well, what happened when I left? Because I noticed the stream like went down. So like,
Right out.
Literally fell asleep.
We had Spicoli and Hurricane Paro. Well, yeah, and then they were doing that. Some crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was fried.
it's tough.
And then we get up at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But he hasn't said anything about like who he was with and why. And now Ben is talking when really the person who should be talking is Lalo.
Weather, man. It was like.
Oh, feel the kill. Oh my God, he was in the rain watching their stream. Sounds so sad. Yeah, it does. Like, kind of makes you wonder, like, what the plan was to get back if there ever was a plan. Who did he meet up with? I'm curious about these things, man. Do glory hole workers even have shifts though? We could ask Lalo the ins and outs of glory hole workers. It doesn't sound like a job that would have like, you know, the sort of protections that you would have for like an HR department, you know? So they probably don't have real shifts.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I'm vindicated, chat, because had I listened to them, I would have, even though that wouldn't have worked, and then I would have woken up like at like 8 or 9, and then had my dick in my hands for what, 5-6 hours? Think about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, we
Exactly.
probably would have woken up when you woke up, but yeah, sure.
Sometimes people, when the other people are sleeping, it makes it feel like, you know what I mean? Soporific.
Well, it looks like Lalo's still stimming.
Fuck does that mean?
Like
Soporific.
you think about things.
I think soporific means like inclining it towards sleep.
Maybe. I can't read the chat from here. I'll pull the phone.
They're saying they can't hear you. I feel like you guys can hear him, no?
You
Maybe they're
feel
trolling.
like
The chat's trolling you. They can hear him.
She can intuit because she can hear me. She's smart. Right.
Lalo, you have to carry.
Yeah,
have
no,
to
of course.
update
I know.
the,
I'm looking at it. Yeah. All right. So then, let's see.
Oh, it sounds like the mic is picking up the phone.
Basketball comments. Okay, thank you. All right. I saw the way that you guys drove here, and frankly, like leaving the place that we left at 4 a.m. all hydroplaning was crazy.
Yes.
It
fucking
was.
nuts out
I
here.
mean,
Good
we
to clean
weren't.
the car out, though.
Exactly. Right. It's a free shower. How did the Ethiopian food treat you? I haven't really shit like in days, Sonny. Now, let's see what else.
It's
we
not
got.
really a response.
No, it's
It's kind of like cropping out, like audio wise.
true because the implication would be like, oh my god, he's gonna have the runs, and it just didn't happen.
He's constipated, guys.
No, I'm not even. I'm absorbing all the calories.
Lalo can't even take a joke. It's like no. I was like, come on. You're constipated.
That's what's happening.
No waste product.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
And this stream's crapping. It's frozen.
Okay, now we're back. Not without sleep.
Oh, now we
So-
have much better signal now.
Look-
Look at that. We got out of the. Wow, what just happened there?
it's more like since Tuesday I've slept like 6 hours. So it's like 3 or 4 maybe.
Tuesday?
It's Tuesday. Slept how many hours?
Like since Tuesday I've slept like 6 hours. So it's like
6
3
hours.
or 4 maybe.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Well,
Thursday,
no. Okay.
5 days.
Well, okay. So Monday going into Tuesday I slept 4 hours, and then when like yesterday I slept like 2.
How can you sleep so little? Like, I love sleep, man. If I could sleep more, I would. If I could sleep forever, wait, hold on. But, like, what about you guys? Like, how much sleep do you guys need? How much sleep would you like to have?
So 6. I feel fine. I am starting to get eye bags though, so that's a little rough. That's one of the downsides.
Facial moisturizing.
Yeah, like process. Yeah, I might look like Process after like 2 years of not sleeping. I might start looking like a fucking crack addict again. Sheesh, yeah. Mm-hmm. What else we got? What else? Suffer a lot. I'm not even suffering. I'm lit. This is like a rare case of like they'll have like these.
He's not even suffering. He's winning, even though he was outside in the rain waiting on the Thorps to pick him up. I like this. He's so confident. He's so like full of it. It's like, but what were you doing? What were you doing, man?
He's like snippets on YouTube of like guy who has not slept in 100 years and shit like that. And it's like, okay, well maybe I'm one of these. King TL fly to Texas and link up with the Thorps and Lalo. Yeah, no. If you want to, you want to deal with a real crack addict, okay, come on. What about Ruby? Yeah, fuck that too. What is Adderall? Is it like meth? Not really. Okay. What else? Also, all of it. I did learn apparently that there's a lot of prostitutes in motels. Like I did not know that.
Well, you did not know that? There's a lot of prostitutes in motels? That's kind of like where they run their business at. What are you talking about? All those kind of sleazy looking motels? That's where the prostitutes hang out.
All of it. I did learn apparently that there's a lot of prostitutes in motels. Like I did not know that. But like, yeah, when I was leaving, there was like a lot of very obvious people that you'd just assume.
Yeah, there's a lot of truck drivers.
Did you not partake in that?
Go there.
Right. Uh-huh.
What do they look like? When they help you get to sleep.
Uh-huh. Yes, it is. Lalo, Adderall is one methyl group from being meth itself. Okay, and oxygen is one group from being something completely like unusable. Like what the hell? Who cares?
So it's related. You know, actually, back in my CPS case days at work, I think Adderall would appear as it would appear on the drug test. I think it did. I think that was one of the ones. Let me see. I want to check that real fast. There was some stuff that they would do. Amphetamines. Okay, it would come up as amphetamines. And I always like, kind of like, would kind of mess up or kind of like, slow the, pretty much stall the case. All right. If say the parent comes back, their drug test comes back positive for amphetamines, whatever, and they're like, oh, but I take Adderall. And it's like, okay. Is that prescribed? It's like, yeah, I have a prescription right here. It's like, okay. It looks legit. And then it's like, I can't really say for certain whether or not you actually use meth or not. Now I can't say for certain you actually use that even around the kids. So I can't say for certain anything. Now, and that pretty much at that point, it's like, well, Your Honor, I really don't even know. Let's say if you even made it that far, you probably just staff it with legal, and they'll be like, well, I mean, unless you can prove that it's meth, and that they were using around the kids or using when they had access with the kids and all that, it's like, I can't. I really can't do that now with everything I have. So anyway, I used to work that stuff a long time ago, like 8 years ago. Not even 8 years, like 3 years ago. I did that stuff for 8 years, and that was like 3 years ago. My bad. Anyway, I asked a question about the sleep stuff. I want to see what you guys said. The champ says I like to get at least 10, but I get about 5 or 6 a night if I'm lucky. Yeah, I mean, things come up, huh? All the time, for sure. And then, let's see, Phil the Kill says 6 hours. I get at best, and I know I wake up early if I go for 8. And I went to sleep at 9 p.m. Thursday, and I woke up at 4 a.m. Friday. And the rest of the day plus... Oh. Wow. So you got up at 4 a.m. Friday, and you're up for the rest of the day. Like, the whole day. Like, did you crash at all, like Friday night? Are you still awake from that, have you not slept since then?
Just beside the point. Dan says, Lalo just figuring out about prostitutes at motels. Yeah, I knew that the whole time. I'm just saying it's kind of funny being presented with it.
You just said you didn't know that the whole time. Man, that's why hanging out with Lalo would be so annoying. It'd be like, dude, you're like a know-it-all prick. You just said you didn't know. You just learned, which means you did not know. You just acquired information. Go back to that. Go back to what he said about the hookers and prostitutes.
Uh-huh. Yes, it is. Lalo, Adderall is one methyl group from being a meth itself. Okay, and oxygen is one group from being something completely.
I think it's behind. I think it's further back.
People that you just assume. Well, like,
okay.
Yeah, when I was leaving, there was like a lot of apparently that there's a lot of prostitutes. Also, all of it. I did learn apparently that there's a lot of.
I did learn, which means he did not know before, which means he was ignorant of, did not have the knowledge of. He learned that
prostitutes in motels. Like, I did not know that. But like, yeah, when I was leaving, there was like a lot of very obvious people that you just assume.
Yeah, there's a lot of truck drivers go there.
Right. Uh-huh.
What do they look like? Help you get to sleep.
Uh-huh. Yes, it is. Lalo, Adderall is one methyl group from being a meth itself. Okay, and oxygen is one group from being something completely like unusable. Like, what the hell? Who cares? Just beside the
okay,
point.
I get you. Feel the kill.
Dan says, Lalo just figuring out about prostitutes at motels. Yeah, I knew that the whole time. I'm just saying it's kind of funny being presented with it. All right.
So you didn't know. You didn't know what it was. You didn't know that was a thing. But he acts like he's like all full of it, and like I can only tolerate so much. You know?
Carpenter's Journey says, I hate sober people thinking they're allowed to comment on what drugs do. That sounds like a quote, but it's actually true. It's so true. But, yeah. So did you end up setting up the kick thing?
I'm setting up right now.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm kind of out of it. I just set it up.
Only 10 hours of sleep. That's great.
Back. We're so back.
Oh my gosh.
So back, ready to win. Catch those W's. Get that money, honey.
Right.
Hey. Mariano.
Okay, Ben, do you have any
Hernandez.
commentary? I was expecting to get my balls busted immediately, but this kick can kind of like change the mood, huh?
Just distracted. Do you have any comments? How are you alive, I guess?
How are you alive? Well, it'd be better if you asked him like more about his crazy adventure that he had. Lalo disappeared on you, and you haven't really asked much of him anything.
Right.
How many milligrams are you on right now?
So, okay, I took, right before he went to the bars, which was like at like 8 o'clock or something, I took one, meaning I haven't taken one.
You say we, but you said you were getting picked up by one friend. Yeah,
No, actually, I said friends. No, it was like 2 other ones. Yeah.
You know that?
Ask questions, Grace.
I've known them for like years. It's mainly like political stuff that I know him through, but yeah.
From the internet or from friends or family or?
No, it's one of them is from Minnesota and the other one's from Michigan. And
Why were they here in Dallas?
basically one of my friends moved to Dallas not too long ago, and then the other guy just happened to be here, and so it was a coincidental thing. So might as well.
Now ask, what do these friends do? Ask them, what were y'all doing?
Well, see him.
Did you guys hit on anybody?
Actually, okay. It would get too involved at that point if I were to say, but it was a
Nobody knows what you're talking about, so.
okay, whatever. They did. I was kind of like, I wouldn't say I was out of it, but I was like kind of doing my own thing. Because, oh yeah. By the way, I tried these cigars. They were Java Mint chocolate. Phenomenal.
I know those, the Java Mint chocolate. They're okay. They're not that great. They're okay.
They're fucking awesome.
I mean, if you like it like flavored like that.
They're awesome. Big fan.
Did they pay for everything?
Yeah.
That's why I was able to, because Lalo can't pay for his own. Does Lalo have money? Like, he's kind of a mystery to me.
It's cool.
And they're both gay, so it's perfect reason.
No, shut the fuck up.
How are you alive as a chat question? Okay.
When he's lying.
They always, I guess they're always switching then.
So it wasn't even a question that Grace was going to ask. So what I'm getting here is that I don't, you know, from this interaction, it doesn't seem like they really cared that much about Lalo. He's more like kind of there like a sidekick for content.
No. I think it's cool. Yeah.
I guess they're all kind of like self-absorbed assholes in their own way.
Share. Get rid of this shit and start transitioning.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you sit down.
Maybe move them.
Oof. Okay. I'll read the comments, guys.
I'm gonna put it on him so I can. I'll set it. I got it.
All right.
This count.
Sure.
Isn't that hallway or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the
I
hallway.
think if you reverse the chair, it's pretty safe.
Yeah.
And we're almost at the end of this. 7
All right.
minutes. And then the stream just ends. I don't know why it ends. We're about to find out.
Let's go, felt it, etc. So true. Oh, I forgot the casino was on today. Fuck. Sheesh. I'm gonna stay up all night and I'm gonna watch that.
Gonna stay up all night to watch the Kino Casino. Oh, okay. It was watch it live. That's excitement there. I think I'd rather watch something else. I think I'd rather just play some game. I'd watch it afterwards, maybe.
Ruby content. I'm up for it. At least it ain't gonna be stinky brew. Oh hell.
If I'm gonna catch up on Kino Casino stuff just for like lore basis, just to see what's going on. Probably doing that Sunday morning when I'm doing my workout, my Sunday morning workout.
Oh, yeah.
Stinky was not responding.
He fell off. I think Ruby sent him some sext or something. So my audio's good. That's what I was doing. Of course. They're complaining about Grace's mic being non-existent, but no big deal. Lalo, Ruby called you a sad puppy. That's ironic coming from her, actually. She'd be like a chihuahua. She'd be like a chihuahua in comparison, actually. Lalo's a normal. Yeah, but see, that's the advantage. That's where you get the leverage. Yeah, so apparently Ruby was talking shit. I didn't watch it because I really couldn't. But that'd be fascinating to go through.
Ruby was talking shit about something. Okay. About that, it's like, my interaction with Ruby was nice. I think, my whole point really that I was trying to get to her, by talking about the Thorps and all that was like, you say these people give you a hard time. You don't like it when they interact with you. You feel like they're stalking you and they're messing with you. So why are you like, I guess, engaging?
Also, chat, I want you to make note of how my voice and any inflection changes depending on the circumstance. For instance, when I was leaving wherever I was leaving at 4 a.m., I had a very coarse, like grandma voice. It was really fucking weird. I don't know why. I was like dehydrated. So. Oh, and I had this drink called. So there's a tequila called Lalo, actually. So I got one of those. It was like $16, but
He got a tequila with his name on it. Of course he did. By the way, if you catch that Ruby stream that I was on, if I look annoyed, because someone did point out that I did look kind of annoyed, like I was over the Thorps. It was more like I was annoyed with kind of like how childish it was, of like you say that you don't want to interact with these people, that they're messing with you, they're harassing with you. First off, you say they're harassing you and you want them to stop, but yet you invite them on to your stream, so you're engaging with them. So it's like, okay. It's like, that's rich. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Don't tell me don't tell me you were burned playing with fire when you're playing with fire. It's like, yeah, of course you were. You're playing with fire. It just seems so dumb. But whatever.
it was cranberry tequila. That's an aside.
I think that we can do it over there too. We have 5 hours.
Southern says Ruby would whoop your ass. Are you insane?
Oh, for sure. Ruby would whoop whose ass? Lalo?
Southern says Ruby would whoop your ass. Are you insane? What? Are you kidding me?
Ruby versus Lalo. Who wins? Who wins in that situation? Oh, we got 13 likes. We got 13 likes. I'll chug the rest of this beer. There you go. Oh, that was rude. That was rude. Oh, man, that was gnarly, too. That was a Cece's Pizza burp, too. Oh, man, that was gross. Oh, man. That's bad. That's real bad. If we get 20 likes, we're going to get drunk. We're going to get torn up. That's what's going to happen. What do you think about that? I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. We're almost done with this clip. I want to see what happens with their Dallas Fair. That's what I want to see what happens.
It's 6 a.m. and Lalo's in his presentation voice already. That's always how I talk, though. It's like this autistic stilted speech thing I have. Very fruity, says decentralized. Not true. Arid saying, are you being truthful? Yeah, why would I lie? Tequila is fucking disgusting, says Vlad. It's better than vodka. And it's like the same thing.
It's not the same thing. Whoa, retard alert. It's not the same thing. Back up right there. Guys, is tequila and vodka the same thing? They're not the same thing. They're not the same thing. They're not the same thing at all. All right. I'll take bonus shots or any sort of support. We'll call it support. Okay. Any sort of support, I'll take bonus shots of. And it'll be a lot of fun.
But it's better than vodka. And it's like the same thing.
Not the same thing. Totally not the same thing there. In fact, that right there might be a good question for y'all. Tequila or vodka? Like, what's y'all's choice? I'll put a poll out there right now. Hold on. Vodka. Oh, straight edge. I'm familiar with that one. I think I did that when I was in high school. Yeah, there was a time in my life I was straight edge. I was like, no, man, dude, I'm not going to drink or do anything. I was straight edge. I had that mentality even early on, community college years. Until my first fiance wanted to do a threesome. And Goldschlagers was involved. And it was with a chick, I swear. I mean, you know what? You can make the story whatever you want. I'm cool with that. Okay? And at that point, I was like, yeah, all right. I'm getting drunk. I became a drunk. Oh, vodka and tequila. I like them both, but vodka has a better taste, I think. Okay. All right, let's play the rest of this. Why does it
Ruby
cut
looks
off?
like an Afghan hound. What the hell does that mean? I believe you.
Afghan hound? Like her face?
All right. Chat, what do you guys think about Fort Worth versus Dallas? Because they seem to be identical cities, yet they're somewhat like, there's like some marginal distinction that I don't understand. And everything is so spaced apart here. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts.
I don't really know the difference either.
Vlad says it's not
again, I live in Houston, so.
better than vodka. Vodka's like the shittiest drink, taste-wise, objectively. So I don't know what you're talking about. Both suck? Okay, great. Dallas is better? Why? Because it's bigger? What about it?
How about them boys?
Please make Lalo sleep. He's hurting himself. No, he's not. He's fine.
So we're almost to the end. Why does it get cut off? Is there a reason why?
Okay. Yeah, this is when I'm going to go through Twitter and read that. This guy says, I punched my fridge accidentally and fucked up my knuckle.
Okay, we're so close to the end. We're about to cut off. How does this stream cut off? Is it just, it cuts off abruptly? Or does something happen to force them to close down the stream? Or is it just like this abrupt close? This abrupt end?
Purple and it's bleeding. Great. Great stuff. What else? What else? What's the longest you've gone without sleep? Like 2 days? This whole thing was a coincidence, all right? Lalo gonna crash and sleep for 12 hours? I don't work that way.
So you say.
All right. Does anybody have a take on this like whole stock market crashing? I haven't been looking at it. Seems like bullshit.
I don't really care about it. It doesn't affect me. Think I'm rich enough to have stuff in the stocks? No, man. I got some Bitcoin. That's about it.
Guys, in the chat, what would you like to see, Kick or YouTube? Because I'm a person that loves to rewind from the beginning, and Kick is fucking terrible at that. So, where is OPC? Actually, that's a great question. What is he doing in a day? Why has OPC not commented in this entire trip? Big question. Relevant question.
Maybe OPC left you guys. Maybe he wants nothing to do with you guys now. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Very cool.
He's saying something, and then it just ends. Hold on.
I would say I'm like in a fasting state where, like, if I am hungry, I'm not feeling it. So he is. Watch. Yeah, deal with it. Crazy.
We're so close to the end. I feel like we're not gonna get any sort of closure. Oh, they're gonna go live on Kick. That's why it ends abruptly. Oh, that makes sense. So they might be live on Kick right now. Oh, that's amazing. All right. Dallas Art Fair Shenanigans. Shenanigans. I love shenanigans. CEE. What about blacks? You put blacks in an asterisk there. What about blacks? Are we getting racial here? We're not streaming on Kick now. We're streaming on YouTube. So I gotta say, I love blacks. I do love blacks. I love everyone, dude. Merch says the blacks have ruined Houston. Oh. Well, I mean. Man, well, for the full commentary on that, you might want to go to Kick. I love blacks. It's the poor ghetto. Them. There's the ones that like are cool and like, and then there's like Houston doesn't really have like a lot of white trash. I mean, it does. It does. It does have a lot of white trash. Let me correct that. I don't really notice it like causing problems for me. Let's make it a personal story. I've never really noticed it causing problems for others. You know, they stay in the trailer parks, they stay in their area, you know. Anyway, so yeah, let's do a Dallas Art Fair Shenanigans. This would be great. You have Grace here, and you have Ben adjusting his belt. Putting on his
guys?
belt.
We're back
Putting on his pants.
Headed out to the Dallas Art Fair. I'm going through
You need socks.
Yes, I have them. I can't.
But I don't understand. When Chris Hayes, she was like,
Here you go.
what are you saying? She was like, she understood my back was hurt and you were putting my shoes on, but it was undignified? Is that what she said?
Yeah, that's what she said, yeah.
That was undignified? But
Man, Ben hasn't changed those pants in how long? A month? Ben has been wearing that outfit since like low-cal fat camp. Which, what the hell happened at fat camp anyway? I know there was a domestic violence thing that happened, but I didn't see any working out whatsoever. I think Boogie and Wings and that Billy the Fridge guy, I think they actually got fatter at fat camp. They got fatter at fat camp. Anyway.
singing to her in my underwear?
Yeah, that's
Wasn't the
All right, we're at 14 likes. Let's boost this up. Find a way to do it. Boost it up. And if we get to 20, I don't know how we can get to 20. If we get to 20, We'll go wild, man. I'll chug this other beer or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that is what she took issue with, yeah. It wasn't the...
Would it have been undignified if Lalo helped me put my shoes on? And I don't get it.
She
Is it
said
because
something-
you're female, because you're my daughter?
I don't know, she said something like, you know, Ben, I get it, your back hurts, but like, you're on camera, bro. Have some dignity. Something like that. I gotta pee, I'll be right back.
Oh my god, look how black his feet are. Is that just lighting? Okay, maybe that's just bad lighting. Maybe that's shadow. Maybe that's I don't know what could be casting a shadow on his feet. It looks like a shadow is being cast on it. That's how dark they are. Billy lost 50 pounds. Did he take like a shit or something? Because I saw they pushed the car, and then he did. Wait, Billy the Fridge lost 50 pounds in a weekend. I do not believe that whatsoever. That is not true. I do not believe that. Because how long was fat camp? He lost 50 pounds in 2 days. What did he have surgery? Did they suck the fat out of him? Losing 50 pounds in like 2 days? How long was it? 3 days?
Which I didn't really understand.
That's what they said. Yeah, but I question the stuff they say. Didn't what's her name? Betty Boop? Didn't she say she drank Frank's hot sauce and it wasn't hot sauce? It clearly wasn't hot sauce. Let me find this tweet if I can find it. I bookmarked it, so I should be able to find. Oh, there we go. We found it. We found it right here. This right here. Betty Boop. What her name is? Betty. I don't know what her name is. Don't really care. I do know this that is not a bottle of Frank's hot sauce right there. Let's make that bigger. Guys, I'm pretty sure you've had Frank's hot sauce. I'm sure you used it before. It is a lot darker than that. That is very light. That looks like Kool-Aid. That looks like some sort of Fanta. That looks like one of those Mexican sodas. It was 12 days. I want to ask Grok. Can I lose 50 pounds in 12 days? Can I lose? They're there for 12 days? Losing 50 pounds in 12 days is not realistic or safe for most people. You would need a calorie deficit of roughly 14,583 calories per day. This is 1 pound of fat equals to about 3,500 calories. For context, the average person burns about 1,800 to 2,500. You'd have to burn 5 to 8 times your normal daily amount while eating next to nothing, which is physically impossible without severe health issues. So, anything with the local live universe, I just take with a grain of salt. Actually, I just assume it's BS. Like, even the fight with his wings at first, I thought was BS. Until he slammed his wife down. I was like, I'm pretty sure she was not part of the script. If there was if there was like an idea of how it was going to go down, I'm pretty sure she was not part of it. Because that would look bad on YouTube. Because it does look bad on YouTube. You know, Mr. Keemstar wanted to protect the brand. I don't think he's going to play around with DV. But I could be wrong, though. We're at the 15 likes. Let's get to 20 likes, and I'll chug the rest of this beer. All right, let's go ahead and put this back. So, Dallas Art Show, let's learn about it.
It's hard for me to put my socks on when my back isn't hurting me.
When they're not what?
When my back isn't hurting me.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't know, I'm just not a young man, and it's a long ways down. And I don't see why like someone can't.
It's so hard. It's so hard for Ben to put on his socks.
Maybe she was trying. I guess I'm.
Is helping as a human being helping another human being out a little bit when they don't have to? Is that like the biggest crime there is now? Like, is that human trafficking in a like a minuscule like a can't?
That's not even the issue. I like how Ben just like. Someone pointed out that, Ben, like why are you doing that? Well, why does Grace have to help you put on socks? Why can't you do it yourself? And all of a sudden it's like, are you accusing me of like the worst thing ever? Is it like that big of a problem to raise an issue? It's like, no, people are just asking you, what the issue is. Like, why are you doing that?
People help each other out and then be thanked for it.
What I'm realizing is I think maybe what she was trying to say is that like you look
Victim of
like
socks.
An old guy when I do that or something.
Oh, she's trying to help me get the pussy wet?
I think I'm just thinking like, why would you say that? Like, who cares? Like,
Yeah, but I own that I'm not a young man.
I know, right?
I'm not
So
trying to say like I'm a young man.
yeah, I honestly I don't really get it.
Wow.
I'm just here for Ben's.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you sign in on this TV?
Yes, I can. This is at 98. Okay, let's take this one too.
Honestly, in the future, if we had a situation like this, even though it's just like one room and it's cheap, if you have an RV, right, you can use the room. Someone can use the room all day to stream. Like someone can do an all-night stream, right, and be out.
Ben is now planning how to use the motel room for like streaming purposes already. I like this. So content brain.
And then the other crew is like sleeping here at night.
Yeah.
Then that crew comes back and sleeps.
Yeah.
And if you have an RV, it can be just kind of like, well, okay, we're gonna give this a little more time. You know what I mean? You have a lot of. You don't need to have like everyone has their own room.
Yeah.
Type shit. You don't need to have fucking fat cow thing of having like
cabins.
sleeps 52. Yeah.
Plus, having everything be like.
You don't need to treat it like fucking Hollywood. It's not.
Having everything be super like private and organized, anyways, is like kind of honestly a content killer. It's like people being shown.
What is Grace wearing there? What is that? That's what, like a nightgown for sleeping, like a pajama? What?
Together, it's funnier.
It she's looking more and more and more and more like she's taking on the role of Courtney, like she is like now like the mom or the wife.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes for better content. Because one extent was like, oh, everyone's just hanging out in their room and getting drunk and eating whatever they want, and then going on little trips that no one streams. They didn't even stream 1 minute of anyone.
No, whoa! Did you see that? Paranormal activity. Grace just teleported throughout the room. Did you just see that? Let's watch that again.
Because one extent was like,
Whoa!
oh, everyone's just hanging
Holy
out
crap.
in their room
Holy crap!
and getting drunk and eating whatever they want, and then going on little trips that
Oh,
no
oh
one
God,
streams.
that scared
They
me.
didn't even stream 1 minute of anyone, even at Buc-ee's, right?
I know, yeah.
Proof proof that Grace and maybe even Ben aren't even real, man. Aren't even real. They're like figments of our imagination. They're like phantom creatures. Yeah, an old lady's nightgown, yeah. It's like something my grandma would wear when I was like at my grandma's house when I was like, I don't know, 5 or something. And she had like those hair curl things in her hair. I don't know what all that stuff is, okay? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, jump scares, man. I didn't mean to scare you like that. But yeah, we stranger things have happened, man. This might be the next season of Stranger Things. Ben and Grace are like the monster. They have to, if they actually get together and join, if you know what I mean by join, if they join, if the Keymaster gets into the Gatekeeper, it opens a monster that is unlike anything you've ever seen. Yeah. Not like anything you've ever seen. Anyway.
The only person
Some sort of Lovecraftian being. Anyway, I'll just let it play.
who turned their camera on off camera was, the cops are here.
Really?
There's 3 cops. Did I hear?
But you guys are at a motel. The cops are probably there like all the time.
They caught him with the bike. As soon as he was stealing it out of deportation.
The cops are there often. They look like they're by that door. They're looking. It has something to do with that motel room there. Huh.
All right, Lalo.
It's tough, Lalo.
It was a good run, bro.
Nice try, buddy.
Oh, yeah? That's your bicycle? Oh, yeah?
I'm getting it for my friends.
Oh, sure, that's your bicycle, boy.
It's your friend's bike.
Where's the dead girl?
I promise I had a good.
This is a weird angle. What is this? This is some weird Black Mirror shit. Like you can't even really see it at all from the reflection of like this kind of glossy surface here, right?
Boy. All right.
Guys.
I don't know, an artistic
I'm
shot.
gonna wear my mom's dress today with a sweater.
I'm going to try to get Lalo out of the fake closet. You know what I mean?
Out of the fake closet?
Yeah, because
What does that
he's
mean?
in the closet even for like faking being gay.
Oh, he's faking being gay. Nah, man, you know, he's gay, dude. He's the sort of dude who's like afraid he's the sort of dude who finds the pink meat disgusting.
Oh.
I think it would be more interesting
Bring your iPad,
if
please.
he and I just openly were F-slurs. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know she used it in Heller. Learned something.
Publicly.
Yeah, lean into it.
Yeah, lean into it.
What's the problem?
Miss Hayes will feel more comfortable. Everyone's like, oh my God, 2 gay guys. That's not threatening.
Right.
Wait, is she going out wearing a nightgown? No way. Shut up. She does not leave the motel dressed like that.
It's cold.
Plus, yeah, like you'll get invited to weird situations.
Gay men, there
That
should be more
that is something you wear when you're going to bed. You do not wear that outside.
streamers.
Yeah.
They'd get a lot of, pull.
Right. Everyone's
Nice cowboy hat, Grace.
They caught the little known Mexican thief.
We should just go out there. Please, please. There's a beaner who stole his yellow. Did you see a guy with a yellow bike?
Lalo does
There's a
enter.
short Hispanic man stealing our bike.
He stole our bike. He stole our bike.
Lalo enters very soon.
He starts running.
Oh, they're here for you.
Those cops were
They said they're looking for a diminutive Spanish man
duck in
with a vest.
with a
The vest was like a way to attract.
Indiana Jones type vest.
I like how is that a horn? Wait,
Yes.
Is she
there's
leaving
a
the
horn on the bike.
hotel like
cute.
this? Yeah, I'm gonna change in the RV.
That's so funny.
don't know of anything like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That yellow bike has a lot of character to it. I have to say that. It's like it is its own character.
Protected you.
You're gonna want something in return, huh?
Sanctuary hotel room.
Yeah, this lip tart over here.
It's a sanctuary hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
I said, is there any...
No, Lala, put it over here.
Is there a legal impediment, or is it just because he's black? Gay? No.
I didn't realize being a homosexual was a crime.
Imagine.
Back it up. That's right, buddy.
Bro.
Have you ever navigated any...
I haven't touched their bike in like 10 years. Because it's for peasants, you know.
He's so
I
awkward
actually
with
like
it.
Lula's fit.
Wait, that means he rode that thing. And he had to carry it to the second story. Oh, man, I would have loved to see that. Oh, man.
Lula, that's the
Now,
name.
my drip today is terrible.
Wait, put that down so no one can see the bike. I don't want them smashing it or breaking it.
Nobody's gonna smash. Okay, fine.
They're like peasant class. Okay.
It's like their mom is-
On the valley, going in the laundry room. What I was thinking would be a great kind of like criminal enterprise.
Yeah.
You have a hotel like this, and you say like, take all your fucking valuables in the room. Then you have the housekeeping. When you leave, the housekeepers come and steal all your shit because it's in the room.
Ben, there's hotels that have done that, and no one goes to those hotels anymore because they suck, because they take all your stuff.
Keeping. When you leave, the housekeepers come and steal all your shit because it's in the room.
Yeah.
Pretty good scam, now. And you're just like,
But
listen.
nobody would ever stay there.
Grace, don't talk back to your dad. It was a great idea. It's a great scam. You should just start that.
Eventually,
Yeah.
But you just respond like they do. You know how they say 1 star. This sucks. They stole my stuff, and then you're like, thank you for your concern.
Thank you so much for your feedback.
Thank you for your feedback. We are also very concerned that we have taken steps definitely to correct that situation. And they don't get all the YouTubers who are like,
Oh, is that when she bought it? Steven. Hey, Steven. How's it going, man? She bought the horn at Walmart when she parked. Oh, that's right. The time she parked it in the behind Walmart by the generator or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that was quite the walk there. No. So concerned, so worried that someone may steal that bike. That's their only mode of transportation of getting around. Don't want to lose it. Wow.
I went to the worst motel in Dallas.
Yeah.
See, you make money on that.
There's a lot of business opportunities available.
Great
in this
ideas, Ben.
concept.
Ben's I guess job advice, business advice. Very
All right.
solid.
Do you have the RV
This
key?
is the thing. Sometimes
Yep.
the way things work out, it looks like an L, but it's actually a W. Remember that. I'm the coping king.
That's a good quote.
It looks like an L, but it's actually a W. Remember that. I'm the coping king.
Your hair looks great today.
I'm the coping king. Well, I mean, yeah. He said it. Yeah.
But it needs a trim in the
Lala
back.
still doesn't want to pretend to be gay with me.
Oh, okay. Oh, doesn't his hair look great today? I have to say. I just noticed.
Yeah.
Very swoopy. Ben needs a cowboy
You got
hat.
uncomfortable with that?
He got uncomfortable. It's okay to comment on a man's
I'm bringing
hair.
it out of the fake closet today.
No, Dad, hold on.
I'm gonna pound that pussy.
Look, it's naturally
Whose key is
swoopy.
this?
It's salt and pepper.
Whose key is this? I want everyone to have their own key. So that there isn't this like, I gotta meet you here. You
I think
can't
this
go
is
back.
mine.
Bring with.
Why don't they shower?
Are you not gonna bring the money?
Why don't they shower? And then I don't think that questions can be explored any more than that.
Nope.
You don't want this power thing?
I have 3 in my backpack.
You don't need this brick?
Mm-mm.
You don't want this?
Nope, I already got it. All set. I got everything I need.
You don't need this shit.
Mm-mm.
And it doesn't need to be stored in here.
Hi, Seamus. Nice to see you again. Yeah, no, we're good. I got everything.
Well, can we take this out? Didn't I buy a little baggie? Didn't we put this in?
A little baggie
when we
for
go to the
what?
Salvation?
For Adderall? What's a little baggie for?
Didn't I buy like,
Oh,
like
yes,
a Thorps
yes.
bag? Could that fit this?
The little stuff, yes, not the big brush, but that's okay. We can just put the big brush next to it.
But that's whenever you go to a Salvation Army, we'll look for like, you know what I mean? You have a little kit because this fucking, you know what happens with this over time?
Yeah.
Then your mother wants it for sentimental value 23 years from now.
Excuse me. All right. River of love.
Oh, that's good. You got the jeans over the.
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Oh, look, can I suggest something? Butt out.
What?
Shoulders back.
Oh, this.
You like lock your knees.
Yeah, because I'm stationary. Because you guys are so slow.
Posture.
I'm gonna be more than death.
Oh wow, I haven't really noticed how Lalo looks when he walks. It's very like effeminate. It's like go back.
More than death.
Like is he wearing like skinny
Rainy day,
jeans?
so cozy.
He looks like he's wearing skinny jeans. Like they look, his legs like they look like twigs to his body.
Yes.
May not be the best day to go to an outdoor
All right,
fair.
so you got the key.
Wait, she is still wearing the nightgown.
La Policia.
So we're going to FedEx to ship this to Courtney first.
Is she? I don't see where. I guess maybe she changes in the RV or something. Okay.
Imagine if you lost that.
I see that Grace is zoomed in on Ben's flat ass.
See, that's good
Yeah.
content. I could really fuck up everybody's day.
Yeah.
So much power. It's
We
like,
have another key.
it's like the thing from Lord of the Rings, you know?
Right.
Yes, my precious.
Throw it in the lava pit.
Yes.
Weird edit again. What happened there?
Then I would fuck.
Lalo, can you get another song stuck in his head, please? In
Which
both
one?
of our heads.
Which one?
I'm going through the big D and don't mean
We're
that.
in Dallas and I'm going through the Big D.
I've heard it like
Apparently, I'm
5,000
not
times.
gonna be allowed to.
This whole like side banter in the morning. Like I'm not a morning person. This would be too much for me. I'd just be. That's why I couldn't do like IRL streaming with like a group or whatever. I would just be like, shut up, please, please, just shut up. I haven't had coffee yet. You're talking. Please just shut up.
One? Almost all one.
Yeah.
It's a nice elevator.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi.
Doing good. How are you?
This place is great.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you guys do a great job.
Thank you so much.
There's so many people who were like, oh no, this, and the signs for like, don't hide your stuff. We're like, oh, is this place?
No, we house Stephen Drivers.
Oh, is that what that is in the front?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 85% of it is Stephen Drivers.
Steven Drivers?
Stephen Transport, they're at the schooling for
Yes.
drivers.
Oh.
Student drivers, I think she's saying. I think.
That's a great operation. I love it. So cheap too.
They're a handful.
We were looking at places down in Dallas, $1,000 a night. You know.
Well, I hope you'll come back.
Yeah. We're here till Monday. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
I wish we could get a better view of what you look like. See what the potential was there for Ben.
What a sweetheart.
Riz God.
Yeah, fuck Miss Hayes, actually.
Let's go,
we have a
Ben. Can we
replacement.
bring her to the
Replacement
art
girl.
fair?
She's kind of bad.
No, she kind of bad.
didn't
Like,
know
if you
what
close your eyes, she's kind
I
of
didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. You look at me like I'm like, oh yeah. That,
Yeah, 'cause you like
that's
doing
Well,
what
you
that
were a
is.
good actor. You were like,
And I'm,
oh yeah, and I was
Jimmy
like,
has,
what?
like,
Steven
she has, like,
driving?
every other tooth. Like I don't know.
You gotta try meth sometime.
The missing every tooth, but you gotta try meth sometime. Like it's stuff like this that just makes it seem like it's. Oh yeah, okay. It's kind of fun, you know. It's kind of funny. It's like a show. It's working.
It's Ruby's
Ben
on.
hitting on the cleaning MILF.
Yeah, it's like the pornos. Yep.
I thought she said student driver, but then
I thought she said
that, I'm like, that doesn't make
student driver too. No idea.
Man, if I could just ride around on the motorcycle, go place to place, and just IRL stuff, I would. It's like, but to get the funding for it, like I couldn't do it like hoping to God that maybe someone would throw a $5 here or there. Like, I could not do that. You know, I was like, no, I need to find employment. I need to find something steady. Like this, what they do is like
Stealing driver?
I would be so anxious. I'd be like so like wrecked out of my mind. I would be like, I have no idea. There's no stability. Like, you know, it'd be horrible.
No idea. Steven driver?
It's like Steven, but now it's like money laundering scheme. Actually, Mr. Borelli.
That's you in the future, Gracie, if you don't stop smoking.
Mr. Borelli.
It's tough.
All right.
Want this?
All right. Now,
Yeah, Javi.
listen. Go find that little bag.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them
Once again, the bag. Is the bag going to be referenced again and again multiple times? Is it going to be like that prop in a movie that keeps on getting referenced? It's like we're watching a TV show, man.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Over here, I know exactly where. I heard stupid
We
driver.
may have another bag too, Greg, you know?
Oh, that
Yeah.
was when they were at the beach.
Or you could just use this fucking bag for now. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Okay.
Until we get a
They're going to be using
Okay,
that
because
bag.
that one's not going to hold it.
Yeah.
Dude, is that bag going to be like a character as well?
Perfect.
I'm still
Yeah,
paying
that cough is perfect.
on the vinyl. Oh yeah, you want to replace that? I always
Yes.
thought there is a way out of this through the back.
Some other song to replace that one. Lola, do you mind sitting here?
Hey, Steven, the Thorp Shenanigans show. That's right. That's just that's what. Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, they should get a Netflix deal. As silly as that sounds, if the Tiger King got one, like the whole drama, the whole arc, the whole lore, everything, let it all be part of it. It's just stream it. Just stream.
Just for today so I can do my makeup in the front seat. Like, here's.
Well, I'm going through the big deal.
There's a
What are you looking for? Trash?
Steven's
There's a bag right
transport.
Grace, and here's another thing to do, right?
Right.
I don't even know what that means, Steven. Is it your transport? Does the meth milf transport you?
Put this fucking thing in your basket for your bike. What good is it going to do
Right
us
there.
here?
Good point.
So sloppy.
Got it.
Thank you for the affirmation.
Thank you.
And by the way, if you take my spit cup and you put it sideways up here,
Oh.
What the fuck?
He has a spit cup? Wait. Has I missed something. Has Ben been spitting? Is he doing chew?
you know, I really like. You might as well just throw it out at that.
I didn't put it sideways, but I hear you.
Well, I mean, you could just put it in the garbage. It's a fucking foam cup.
Okay. Point taken.
When I get a real
Understand.
genuine spittoon, we can play a different game. I'm not sure what this is. You know what I mean? Like, what's the fucking point?
Oh, yeah. I need to put that away. That goes
Also,
in the GoPro
this
bag.
can go with that basket.
Yeah, that goes in the bike
Is this a
basket.
sex toy? Oh.
Oh, flip this around your dick. Feel how hard that thing closes.
Have you felt that before, huh? Nigga. Look at this. This is tight. This
Look,
is like.
since we're going gay, like, start with this. Put this in your asshole.
I wouldn't feel. I'm just kidding. Imagine. No.
Right, you wouldn't feel anything.
All right,
I mean, it is quite small.
And
I
we
need,
go bigger and
I need you
bigger.
guys.
Okay, like Lalo and Ben's interaction is great right now. I like this. This is great. It's gold. It's good.
Until we're ready for
I need you
that.
guys to keep your eyes forward for a second. I just need to change.
Whatever.
Rearview mirror.
Why does Lalo carry himself like he's like a rich, well-to-do Mexican, but yet he hangs out with like bums and like the gutters of I guess humidity.
That's
true.
How much you sip that?
Jesus fucking Christ. That's not even liquid. That's not even liquid.
Well, there's a little bit of my spit left.
That Green Bay helmet is fucking disgusting.
Well, that's another one.
That's
Get
my
that fucking
G
thing
helmet.
out of
That
here.
looks like a pumpkin.
It's a retard helmet.
No, I'm not
My
touching that.
autism helmet.
Oh, come on. Hold
I'm not
this
touching
part
that.
of it. You.
No. And
He's
watch
not
the
touching
camera.
the-
You're not supposed to.
Helmet?
This thing.
Why?
I want this like.
Oh, is that her bicycle helmet?
I was gonna go get it. That's why I pointed to the.
Throw it in the garbage. We need gas too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely need gas.
Oh
Well,
man, down on the E, huh?
Probably. It would be a good idea.
Oh man,
We're running low. I know that.
I need a sick.
that dip is nasty. I can't do that dip. The only thing I do close to the pouches.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
Wait. No, you say here. Move the stuff over
Why?
there.
Oh my god.
Because it's for the
You're
camera.
right. You're right. I should have noticed that.
So you've slept 2 hours in the last 3 days, Lalo?
Well, I was like half asleep watching you guys argue for like 4 hours. But
Well, you realize that that's like start having like hallucinations.
Well, it'd be kinda keno, actually.
Fucking Navy.
Yeah,
It'd be
content.
keynote
Maybe,
to
like,
have
take a ladder.
hallucinations.
That'd be awesome.
Soon start
You can
losing it.
reenact. You can reenact Ruby's psychotic break.
Yeah,
I like Ruby.
but this time you could be a
saying that
Mexican
the,
breaking into a white person's home.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
no,
you
they
want to know
kill me.
what Steven's transport is? It's this this truck right here. It's
That's nice.
Steven's transport.
Okay.
How
Oh,
would
it is Steven's transport. Okay. I'm not sure what Steven's transport is, but Steven, you might know in the chat. Man, that's funny.
I think we know what the fuck that would be.
She's a
But how does that even
antisocial like
explain
that.
why they have the gates? I still don't get it.
What do you mean gates?
It's okay.
The sign. I mean the sign.
Steven's transport is probably its own business. They use the parking lot there. They're just saying keep your stuff to you, and those signs are probably about the Steven's transport. I'm assuming. I'm guessing there.
Signs for like keep your stuff secured and everything. How does that explain that?
Maybe because they transport expensive stuff.
Okay, would they need a sign to say like, hey?
This makes me seem Indian. Okay,
I wonder if it's like a shuttle to something. Is there like an airport or something nearby, or I don't know. It's weird.
getting it off now.
Hear them speculate to kind of figure it out.
I don't think it makes you seem Indian. Don't listen to them.
I'm being sarcastic. That's how you know you're good at sarcasm when you can't.
All right, so we'll put this on for Deep Ellum,
Yeah.
and then we need gas. We need fuel.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Lola, that was sweet. You texted me last night. Any chance you'd want to come in and do a song?
She's
That
still
was
in the
me.
nightgown. Is she? I think
No,
she
but
finally
it is
changed. Was
from
she changing
Lala.
back there?
It is from
Okay.
Lalo.
All right. Yeah, she changed.
Sweet way to say it, bro.
True. Wanted you to sing
Oh,
that
can you give me
Dallas song.
the gun from the drawer?
You mean the coolest thing in the RV?
Yeah, the above the drawer above the microwave.
Oh, it's not an actual
one?
gun. The cigarette
Paula,
lighter,
when you're
right?
in this RV now, does it feel like a little bit like, you know, kind of like familiar?
Sure.
That's cute.
Like you're used to it.
I like that.
You're getting used to it.
No one else who's ever been in here, like, they all claim to be victims of it. This you need to like. See, I would put that over there because how can you put a fucking pair of glasses there?
Because Lalo's plan is to take your role, Ben. Lalo is there for the stay. He's not there. I mean, he has a plan. There's a big, long con, I think, at the end of it. And the reason why I say that is because of this stream right here. Tie it all together. This right here has me convinced of what Lalo's deep, long plan is. Look at this. You look at this scene. What's Lalo doing there? Manu, how you doing, man? I don't know how they're still alive, but what is Lalo doing right here? He's assuming the role of Ben, right? Steven, you see it? Or is it just me? Am I on drugs right now? Probably, but I'm seeing it. I'm on all the drugs. Telling you, Lalo's plan is to be to replace Ben and be Grace's dad. I think that's it. I don't even think it's for like like a sexual thing. I think he just wants it for some reason, like a power move. Anyway.
It's pointless.
I'll fix that later, though.
Can you just...
what do you say, Van Dread? Stevens Transport has a contract with the hotel to house the new drivers for a couple of days during orientation. It meant the hotel is categorically one of the worst in the city. Wow. Did orientation in Houston for Snyder. Hotel was El Salvadorian prison tier. Wow. Okay. Van Dread knows what he's talking about.
No?
She just rolled cigarettes. She's a victim. She's like,
You can't do it.
No, I'll do it.
And I would say glue this up with that shit I bought, but then you
Oh, this
glued
is
it to
glued
yourself.
here. This is glued here. I forgot.
It
So
is?
You can't do it, yeah.
What's this fucking thing?
Wow.
Oh, that's
That's holding...
then you also have
that's the
verifiable.
Pope Francis.
They also
Yeah.
have proof that they're snitches. They have a DOJ business card.
Yeah, it is true.
Snitch. Snitch alert. If a black guy writes
know,
off, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you.
Mike from Kid Behind a Camera.
Yes.
Mike from Kid Behind a Camera, he saw that and he was like, you guys went to the FBI?
U.S.
like,
Department of That's Kino, though, for just like,
It is.
yeah, you want to fuck with me?
Oh, yeah, we just
You
casually,
just
have
casually
this here.
have.
Yes.
Oh my God, Grace. Where's the butane?
It's the back one, not the front.
Where's the butane?
It takes them a long time to get started.
What's butane?
Where's the butane? It's in the back.
What is butane?
Does it need to be filled up?
It's the fuel for
Butane is the fuel
The
for
cigars.
lighters.
Oh.
It's just lighter fluid.
Yeah.
Live
This
at
stuff
Hello
right here.
House Clubs. Chat.
Okay. Phone?
I'm still paying on. What I'm saying is, like, I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm literally driving Miss Daisy.
Ben is Morgan Freeman. Yeah. All right. How do y'all feel about that? Is that spot on?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Morgan Freeman play the voice of God? No. He played God. Not the voice, but he played God in what was that movie called? Bruce Almighty. That means Ben thinks he's God. Well, that all lines up, huh? That all holds up.
So I'm like the black,
There you go.
benevolent,
Cult leader.
guy, the black, benevolent, like, driver of the bus that's like on a tour bus, and you're taking the N-words around, you know what I mean? And I'm just there chilling, smoking
Oh,
cigarettes.
she gotta put on the makeup.
And you let me know when we're headed back.
So I'm good.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm available.
Grace just heard blacks in the back, and she said, "Sounds good." That that's what I think.
But I'm not gonna be like your surrogate
Sure.
for content because you two guys have decided to fuck yourselves in the asshole.
Well, if you enjoy it, there's nothing wrong with it.
About what?
Why are you so resentful of that? I think you should take one, actually. You should try
This
it.
is great. This is great for content. Like, Ben is already being such a grouchy asshole. You need a grouch in any sort of group, any sort of show. You need a grouch, someone who's a big grump, right? That's Ben. That's Ben, and everyone has to appease him and tolerate him, right?
I do not think you should take
You should
it.
take
I
it.
He does not need any more energy.
I don't see the incentive for it, but as a young person, I guess you could say, like, I just want to experiment. It's fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, that's cool, actually.
I just have a problem when you make it my problem.
How is it your problem? Well, I didn't. Okay.
Well, because you're like, okay, well, you're going to take the stream today. You didn't say
I
that.
never said that.
Who
No, you
said
didn't.
that?
No, you didn't say that. But there was a thing in chat. Some of your simps are like, Ben, you take the stream today, and it's like,
I think they were just wanting your attention, which I'd be flattered.
I would go with Lalo and do LGBTQ, IDGAF content, and we go to like gay clubs and stuff like that all day. But he's not down for that.
Because he's because he's in the closet. Because he's in the closet. Oh, see, okay. So Ben wants to go to gay clubs. Ben wants to go to gay clubs.
He's too fucking.
That's so. Oh man, I'm sorry. That's his idea for. I mean, that would be insane content for sure. The chat would love that. The chat would love that. I don't know if you could take a camera in there though. I think they would stop you.
Fancy.
That's not how you light a cigarette, Lola.
To be gay.
True.
You. Okay.
Or Miss Hazed, I would do that. But I'm not a solo streamer.
No.
I'm not a solo IRL streamer. I could do solo.
Whoa! What happened there?
Solo streamer.
No.
I'm not a solo IRL streamer. I could do solo intellectual content.
Oh, got a crotch shot. Got a crotch shot for those that are extra pervy. Moving on though. I don't really care.
So what? Talking to yourself?
No, like commenting on Wings of Redemption, that kind of thing.
It's pretty nasty.
But
It's intellectual, yeah.
I feel.
compared to
Wait, did he say Wings of Redemption is intellectual?
no, like commenting on Wings of Redemption, that kind of thing. But
It's intellectual, yeah.
I feel.
compared to
Let's talk about Gaza.
yeah, right.
Just kidding.
Lala's being very, very
He's being saucy.
saucy.
I'm hungry.
Sassy. You should have that drawer.
Hangry, probably. You guys probably are hungry. I don't think they eat breakfast. I don't even know when. First off, Lalo doesn't really need to eat. He's just on Adderall. Just give him another Adderall, and he won't even notice.
Lala, if you sit down, you're on camera. You don't have to stand up.
But then how am I going to ask
Do you know what we need, Grace? We need to develop a way in which someone.
Yeah, I need a stool.
A stool, you know, like they have those stadium seats, but that's removable because I don't fucking want it.
True.
Yes.
You can also turn this chair around,
Well, that's quite cool.
although you can't do it really with a seatbelt because I think if you got in a crash, I don't know, it would be pretty protected, wouldn't it, to be facing backwards?
Yeah, that's what they do for like babies.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like
Except it
baby
would also
chairs.
spin, so it probably
Baby seats.
That's good concept.
Message foot girl, I already did.
It's rough.
All right, you got diesel?
No. Lol, can you
8 miles
give
to
me
find
your
diesel.
Google Maps, please?
We need
8 miles, otherwise they'll be stranded, and they'll have to be walking. They find the diesel. Oh yeah. So I'm not alone in that theory that Lala wants to be the new Ben. Is Grace pregnant? I hate to tell you this, but no, not yet. Not yet. She's just getting fat. Grace will get pregnant by either two people in her life. Ralph or Lalo. But like, why not Ben? It's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. Yeah.
You need to give Lalo like a certain task that he'll agree to.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
That it's like his job. You know what I mean? It's not like just tell the beaner to do it. It's like he feels the dignity of having an actual role. You know what I mean? He's very good at navigation, way better than you.
You think so?
Yeah,
That's
he's
just the main
fast.
thing, though.
Okay, let's see.
I don't think so. I know so.
No.
He's good. He's good at like.
I think Lalo's
he's
good at
good at like Zoomer stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he can navigate like menus and stuff. He sees the button to press.
He knows how to use Netflix, you know?
Yeah.
I like how their rolled up cigarettes look like joints. It'd be cooler if they were, you know? That's the thing about the Thorps, man. They would be cooler if they were like weed smoking hippies. Someone get them on the devil's lettuce, dude. Someone really open their mind on that stuff. That'd be great.
I'm like, I don't know what this is.
Do you know how to find cheap fuel? Do you have Google Maps?
Nigga, I have an iPhone. What do you mean? I don't have Google Maps.
No, because this is maps.
Which Manu, I have to say, Ralph cannot in his own life yet. He has one more seed to give, and that's for the belly of Grace. He cannot do that. I'll have to call into the kill stream to tell him that. I don't even do that. I don't even know when Ralph streams. I guess every day. I don't even know how to call in. I don't even want to do that. I just want to tell Ralph, you got to make it happen. And but it won't ever happen. Wait. You may not know this about me, but I know some magic. like spells, like Gothic King Cobra stuff. No, I know some magic. I may be the reason why Gothic King Cobra got his channel back. If you believe in something called liquor magic. Liquor magic. This requires me to take a nasty shot of something. I'll take this nasty shot. And a little bit. Let me brace myself for it.
Maps will get you.
Maps will tell you how much the diesel is.
Maps has good aspects to it.
I disagree. I've never used maps.
Yeah, Grace Ralph is Destiny.
Well, if you never used it, then you don't know if it does.
No, what I mean is like I never use it because it sucks so much.
No, it doesn't.
Google Maps just has way more.
I would use both because a lot of times you can learn whatever, you're better than me.
Whatever it is, what it is.
I would like to
I
find,
just don't see what the upside
I would like
to
to
Google
find
Maps.
I would also like to find whatever you can say I'm a bad person. I would like to find a physical map of Dallas. It should probably be like a visitor information center.
All right, keep an eye out.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or even a gas
There's
station.
a bunch of diesel.
So Ben wants an old school map of Dallas.
Right around here.
You can do that with your Google Maps.
Stop.
If you take this exit,
I'm a
there's
map guy.
7-Eleven,
I'm
racetrack.
gonna turn it down. It's pretty
What?
loud.
Tell
Do
me
you
what
see any
to
diesel?
do.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
Yeah, don't
download
give 'em
Google
options.
Maps. I have no idea how much this is.
Look it up.
Yeah, the wife asked me how long am I going to be streaming for. So, I mean, the producer of the show.
Thank you.
Baby Men's Club. That's
That
weird.
is really strange.
It's a weird name.
Baby
Maybe that's-
Men's Club. That's literally
Maybe
the
that's
club.
Play Baby. It's a men's club where you just go look at babies. Or you are babies.
Baby? Was it Men's Baby Club or Baby Men's Club? Oh, it's Baby
Baby.
Men's
A
Club.
men's club.
But still,
Baby's Men Club. What?
God.
the signage
But I like
is
the
not
connection
clear.
between reproduction and sex.
What?
Maybe it's for Hispanics.
Wouldn't it be Bebe?
El baby.
El Bebe. Club de Hombres.
Well, I mean, they're in Dallas. There's clubs. There's weird clubs everywhere. There's like, there's so many strip clubs and all that shit over there, man, dude.
The men who go to those clubs are babies, but also.
You've never been to a strip club?
I see a ZXV Overlord in their chat, the one who exposed me for being a tranny lover. Oh, that's true, guys. It's true. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love the trannies.
No.
Really?
Have you?
Yeah.
You had to think about it.
No, I want to decide whether or not I would say it.
Was it hetero?
It's legal. Yeah, obviously.
What was it like?
It's pretty cool because I didn't have to pay for it, so it's lit.
So
But, like,
you
I-
didn't
like-
tip and contribute.
Well, no. Well, what's interesting is that like lap dances are what, like $20 usually, but
I don't know.
oh yeah, whatever. Like just common sense, right? Now,
I
however,
think
if the girl, like if they'll get the guys drunk and then they'll like pretend like they're into the guy and then they'll like blow them and then they'll have to pay $500 on the way out to the bouncer. You know?
No, I don't think that happens like you think.
What that happened to a friend of mine actually. Yeah, he had to get a threesome and he had to pay $1,500.
Yeah.
It
He said-
can happen, like in the VIP room. They're not going to blow
It's because they
you
employ a
right
bunch of
on
like
the
illegal
floor.
Cuban girls and shit. It's all skeevy.
I would trust what Lalo's saying over what Ben's saying. Because Lalo sounds like he's probably been in that situation. Ben has never been in that situation.
Here in Texas. I actually went to a strip club in Texas. I mean, like here.
Lalo, I'd prefer it if you were sitting down.
Yeah. People can hear you, Lalo.
I'm low to the ground though.
You're
Or
what?
at least Neil.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
He's just standing there. Why is he standing?
It's just
Grace, you gotta,
unsafe.
he's too much shit on all those.
No, he has a seat right there.
I do.
Lala Park it.
Sit on that cushioned ass, dude. We all saw it. You got a plump ass. Lalo does have a plump ass. He does. I'd like to see Ben on LSD. I would like to watch the Thorps on LSD. Shroom stream when? Well, they don't pop up on drug tests, so anytime actually.
It's illegal. I could get pulled over.
Oh wait. The Thorps might hear. I'm just joking. I don't want them to be like, oh, Mr. Deadman's doing drugs now. I don't think they care.
It's fine.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, I'll give Courtney the biggest W of the year.
Honestly, I was just say I think everyone in this sector could probably use some more shrooms and kind of just chill, you know? I think everyone would be a lot cooler if they did, you know what I'm saying? Autism? Yeah, well, he's gonna get brain damage if he gets rocked hard enough and hits his head against that window.
Shit.
I now understand what she's doing.
Google
She
Maps?
wants to be eternally divorcing me. It's a brilliant strategy, actually. She has no intention of letting the ink dry. And she got me again. I admit it. You know what I mean? What does she get from the ink drying?
Not much.
But I think I can feel no. Between the judge and her lawyer, I think I can go like I know what's going on here. You gotta help yourselves out.
Hey, Alex Shield Jones, I'll respond to your comment. I'm trying to be more engaging with the chat. I don't know if you noticed that. So I'm going to pause this for you guys. You guys are important, okay? Alex says, I wish I could do psychedelics again. The medicine I'm on for pain blocks receptors. Oh, well. Man, yeah. Like, I've done a few shrooms before and had a good experience, had a bad experience. It was the same trip. It was the same trip, man. It was the same trip. It was so fun in the beginning. It was fun in the beginning. That's how it starts, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. I could go into details about it, but it doesn't make any sense unless you're on it. You know, you can just stare at something because it's like animating, but it's like, it's just a solid object, you know? It's so crazy. But even the way like you feel things is just so like you never felt it before. You know, there's people that like will microdose that stuff all the time, you know? It kind of helps a little bit. Anyway, you've had an intellectual conversation with Ben on psychedelics? Wait. Oh, have an intellectual conversation with Ben on psychedelics. Would Ben agree to that? Ben wants to do intellectual conversations. I can't really get into religion. Maybe we could do like philosophy. Maybe we could do that. But we'd have to both be on shrooms. At least I'll be on shrooms. And I have no idea what I'll be saying. I probably don't want to. That stream could go anywhere. It could be great. It could be horrible.
They don't give a shit about me or my kids. But I think to say, like, you gotta protect the state of Rhode Island and your fucking Rhode Island, what is it called? Legal aid.
Then why did you never move out of
So it should be called.
why'd you never move out of Rhode Island as an adult?
Why did I never?
Yeah, why not?
I've lived in Washington State. I went to college in Virginia.
I had no idea. When did you live in Washington?
After graduating undergraduate,
That's awesome.
I went to school in Cambridge. Mass.
My dad did. Wait, no. Oh yeah. Cambridge.
Not Cambridge.
Like where they have like Harvard and all that.
Does anything else happen? I think the producers asked me to wrap up this stream. Let's see. Oh. Oh, let's see. Yeah, we do need to have a talk. A real conversation. You see, about me, the reason why I'll probably be doing more streams on this channel and doing more Thorp stuff, even though I was going to do more horror stuff, I'm going to give you guys what you want. I mean, I don't mind. If it's what you want is what you want. That's cool. I pretty much got a pay cut at work. So, got to do something else. You know? Got to do something else as well. So, gonna have a conversation about what needs to be done, all this stuff, and all right. So I'll be wrapping up this stream. Sorry to do it right now, but that is the way it is right now. But I'll stream again tomorrow. The Sunday stream probably be more Thorps. Probably. Yeah. Anyway, with that said, hey, you guys take it easy and have a good one. He takes Adderall later on the stream? Okay, I'll check it out. Anyway, I'll be wrapping up here.